everyone is having a good one. Let me turn this music down. I'm sure it's quite loud.
Turn it up.
Let's see, I don't know. That's probably either good or too quiet. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Let me switch over the screen here. Bam, bam. There we are. Here's a waffle. You get waffle so early in the stream. Look at that. Look at that. You might maybe heard of Daphne just now. What's going on, Logan? Hope you're having a good night. Good relaxing night.
Turn on the other camera so I can fix it real quick. Make sure it's set up.
You're fine. We got some time. We're even in this stream a little early. Look at us early for once.
Wow.
Wow. Early. The microphone's on.
Is it?
Yeah. Look. I checked. I looked at it. Double checked.
Waffle in my lap.
Early microphone's on. We got a waffle here. Early
this
waffle
is what we're
appearance.
starting off with build-wise, by the by.
We got some Legos, as we do. Next week,
where are you going, Waffles?
We might
just sitting there. It's not a good spot.
That's I've never seen him try to sit there before. That's funny. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Next week we might do some video games.
Maybe.
What's going on, comic nerd? Hope you're having a good night.
I might have to buy Marco a second copy of Lego Star Wars, the new one coming out.
When's that come out?
April.
April. Oh, we're talking about next week.
Let me see.
Next week we might be doing a.
No, I'm just saying.
Should we tell them what it is?
Or
leave it a little bit of mystery and ambiguity.
We're gonna play whatever we want.
We're gonna play.
Who's looking up? Oh yeah.
Bratz, the PS2 game. Is he trying to? What is he trying to do?
I don't know.
Is there like? Did I leave
April
some food
5th.
over there or something? What are you doing, boy?
How far away is April 5th?
What are you doing? Oh my god, I need to get my hair cut so bad. I have too much.
I got 2 months to have $80.
Waffles, you need a haircut too?
No, whenever that comes in, Marco, I think I'm gonna have to buy a second copy for your PC.
Yeah.
And stream it, and then try and hook up controllers to play it.
Yeah, because is it going to be split screen or is it we play on the same screen?
I don't know.
You haven't shown that much yet.
We might have to get 2 copies.
We'll see. I mean, also, well, it just depends. Like, I wouldn't mind just kind of being here, you know, while it's being played.
Yeah.
But that's probably a game that would be better if we're both playing. But we'll see. I mean, ideally, but also the game's very different than how it used to be.
Yeah.
So, like before, that type of game was just share a screen. But maybe how it is now, not so much.
It's very big. I'm so excited for it. I pre-ordered. We're definitely gonna build something like as the stream starts because I pre-ordered the special version.
Oh, okay.
Of that. You know, it has a very small build. You know, we build that, then we go play the game. That's how.
When do you get that?
When did I get that? I technically haven't gotten it yet because the pre-order.
I said, when do you get it?
April. When does it come out? I don't know when I get it.
Do you have to go to GameStop the day that it comes out to get that?
I gave them my address. I hope they ship it to me.
Oh, they ship it to you. Okay. That's what I was asking. That's the thing, though. They might
April 5th.
That might be when they ship it.
Yeah.
Might have to wait a little bit. But granted, what's also April 5th? What day is that?
Oh God, I gotta look at a calendar. April 5th is
you need some
a
lotion.
Tuesday.
A Tuesday. So if you're lucky, it'll be in by that Wednesday. Waffles, you're in a kissy mood today. Oh, I wanted to check something because somebody told me. People tell me values of comics all the time, and I have no idea what they get their numbers from. They're like, that comic's doubled in price, and I look at it, it was like, no, it's not. Maybe you saw somebody asking double the price, but anyway, somebody told me that this, you know, my giveaway books. Well, that's one of them, but you know, I got some nice giveaway books. Somebody told me that this book had gone up to, I don't know, like $40 or $50 or something. And I can't even remember who it was. It was somebody today. And I absolutely have no memory. But I did want to double check. What's up, Lone Eagle? Greetings and salutations. Let's see. I just want to check. Because if so, y'all are getting a really good deal. There's still one right there for $33. Let's look at the. That's the thing, though. I'm gonna go to the sold listings. Last sold listing $30, $35, $30. Yeah, it's still a $30 book. Still a good book. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure whoever gets it's gonna be excited. I'm still a little sad that it's parting, but you know, I don't know. It might want to trend upwards, but we'll see. Calm down. Don't say a book's gone up if it hasn't yet. I don't remember who that was that told me.
$75 for my order.
How's the finale for Boba? Oh man, the last episode of Boba Fett that came out today is incredible.
Fantastic.
What's going on, Jesse?
So good.
In my opinion, it is the best finale of any Disney Plus show yet. Counting Marvel, counting Star Wars, like all the Disney Plus shows they put out so far, it is spectacular. Now, granted, I could see the argument that not a lot narratively happens. It's so much action, and I won't get into spoilers, but it's a straight hour of just crazy, awesome, fun stuff happening. You could something that sometimes people like to explain, like when you're talking about like Avengers Endgame and stuff. They're like, yeah, it's like you just took all the action figures in your toy box and dumped them out, and now you're playing. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's kind of what it feels like with Star Wars on this one. It's just we got every action figure we have, and we're having a good time.
What did I see that was like that not too long ago? I forgot what it was.
Yeah, I don't know. They say it every now and then.
Fortnite.
Other things.
I don't like Fortnite personally. That's just me. But I do like, looking at it now, it feels like they just took a bunch of action figures and they're smashing them together. Because it has so many like characters and stuff like that.
I guess that's not how I would. I mean, because when I use that term, it's about
you gave your Spider-Man a gun.
Yeah, but that's
and you can like swing. There's so many things you can do in that game too.
Yeah, but I wouldn't describe that as playing with all your action figures. That's going through. You have a whole lot of action figures, and you've selected one. At the end of the day, you're still selecting one action figure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's. From an outside perspective, it looks like that.
Well, yeah, but that's not...
That's why I started out my sentence with.
That's not how I would explain that. Another day. Oh.
Hey, guess what?
Definitely a killer episode. No spoilers. Yeah, not saying nothing, but but yeah, man, it was...
Spider-Man turned into a knife.
I'm not a big person to go back and rewatch stuff. Typically, when I watch it, I'm good. Even if it's something I really, really like, there are a few exceptions. Specifically, I think movies that I grew up with, that I've watched a million times. Like, we were just talking about last night, I was talking about Desperado. Because Rodriguez directed this episode of Book of Boba Fett.
If you know Desperado, there's a reference in there.
There is. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do a video about Book of Boba or not. I may not. I know. Oh, speaking of which, I wanted to give y'all some kind of a teaser, but I was looking at the books.
For what, the thing you just
for the haul.
The haul?
For the haul in general, because I told y'all in the video this morning we got a crazy haul video coming out Friday.
Nope, you going?
There we go. Good stack of what I consider, good spec books. Cheaper stuff though, yeah. But then we got 3 massive books, 3 absolutely huge ones. And in the past, I've like taken like little obscure pictures, like zoomed in, be like, here's a little teaser. Sometimes y'all get it, sometimes you don't, and they're fun. But I was looking at these and I was just like, maybe on the big book I could do a zoom in that would be hard.
Which one's the big one? Is it
the big this one right here?
Okay.
But the other 2, I was like, I don't know if I could zoom into anything there that just wouldn't be a dead giveaway,
Yeah.
So here's my teaser. I don't even know if this will show up on camera. I'm gonna try. Oh, you see that? Come on, focus. There you go. There's the price tag
For just
of the
one
no, not just the fact that it's just one. This is the price tag for the cheapest book of the 3 big books I just recently bought. So, yeah. Big haul coming up. This is going to be the biggest comic haul I've probably ever had.
Yeah.
Well, no. Yeah, I think the value of those 3 books total up more than our last CGC haul of 10 books, and 6 of them were 9/8. 2 of these books aren't even graded. 2 of these books are raw, and there's 1 slab. $500 is the cheapest of the 3. Like I said, I have a stack of some $5 books and stuff like that too. But yeah. I'm trying to hype y'all up. This is gonna be, I mean, it's a killer haul. I can't wait to show you all. Sick stuff. So I'm pretty pumped about that. Are we Lego building time? We got a couple minutes.
Hey, might as well set up the camera. All you gotta do is turn it on.
Nah, it's fine. We're just chilling and chatting.
Chilling and catting.
Well, we're waiting. You gotta wait till Friday.
I was waiting for
Jesse, you know what one of the books are, because one of the books came from you.
We're waiting. Daphne's waiting.
For the 500, I'm gonna guess the Clone Wars 2 9.8. Clone Wars 2. Are you talking about? The Cad Bane book? Because I think that's like Darth Maul 2. Are you talking about Clone Wars number 2? Is that a first appearance of somebody? Because everybody always, talks about Clone Wars 1. And also, I think it's funny because that's first Ahsoka. Everybody talks about first Ahsoka. But it's also first Rex, I think? Or something? Hold on, let me look it up. Calm down, Waffle. Yeah, so that's just second Ahsoka. That's it. So... yeah, it's also first Rex. Where are we at? No?
No.
That was a wild guess then. Oh, okay. Okay, no, don't you dare say it, Jesse. Ruin, I'll ban you. I'll ban you from the chat.
Delete your messages.
Yeah. Any hoot. Now,
hey, it's Lego building time.
It's Lego building time. I'll keep rambling, but let's see. I think it's this one. There you go. See, look. That's I think didn't we have it up here before?
We had it more like right. It's hard because this wire. Here, take the wire.
You take the wire.
The lighting's a bit dark.
Shouldn't.
There you go. It adjusted.
I'm trying to think if I want to give any more hints.
Does this even have an R2 with it? It doesn't.
By hints I mean teases, because I'm not going to say anything that'll give the books away. But I will say all 3 are Marvel books, which isn't a big surprise. Because pretty much all I get is Marvel and Star Wars. Mostly Marvel. See, this is why I didn't turn on the camera. Because I know you can't behave yourself. Oh, so we were early? What are you doing? Oh. You didn't have that one quite lined up that well. Anyway, hold on. So we were early. Microphone was on. What was the other thing? I already forgot. Something else. And we weren't eating on stream.
We weren't eating on stream. We ate before stream.
Were any of them in the Pops live stream the other day? Live stream? Oh, you mean on the snow day? Is that what you're talking about? Because I was trying to think, because I did a live video on Monday that was like a bunch of $5 books. The best book in that was a Savage She-Hulk 20. Or not 20, number 2, I mean. It was a $20 book. Make mine Marvel. Make your what Marvel? What are we talking about? Did I miss something? I need to get more Star Wars books. So, with that being said, so I've revealed that there isn't any Star Wars books. I do want to talk about Star Wars books, especially since we're talking about Star Wars with... I'm so excited about Book of Boba.
Yeah.
But, I do really want to get Clone Wars 1. That is...
Who all is that?
Ahsoka and Rex.
Just them?
Yeah. And, oh man, I want that book so bad. I think I want to try to get just like maybe a 9. Just a straight even 9. Which is a grade that I like going after on big books. Big books that aren't too big, obviously, you know. Like something like First Kingpin, I'm very happy with a 5. But on a reasonably expensive but obtainable book, I like a 9. A 9's a good grade. They present super well. Yeah. What comics that is old, saying from before you were born? The Snow Day. Okay, yeah, we were talking about the Snow Day. No. I've actually been holding on to... let's see. One of them I've been holding on to for a while now. This has been, what, 2 or 3 weeks now, Chris?
Don't ask me. I don't remember.
This big one?
Yeah, I don't remember how long we got it.
Yeah, it's been 2 or 3 weeks that we had it. One I just got in the mail from Jesse yesterday. And the other one I've been holding on to for maybe a week. But I've been waiting on this one to come in from Jesse. I was like, because I almost could have maybe done a video earlier, but I was like, nah, I want to save it, and I want to do something incredibly epic, you know, big giant haul. What are you building today? I didn't even pay attention.
Land Speeder.
Oh, Land Speeder? Cool.
Yeah. You have a couple of minifigures to build.
Alrighty, but I got a waffle chilling on. Oh my god, look at his tongue.
Oh, that's pretty good.
He's so sweet. And there's also something in my eye that I cannot get out.
You
I mean, don't you build them. But I will. God, I hate that. I feel like it's an eyelash. I'm not really sure, but it's right there in my eyeball. And I don't like it. I'm trying to think of other... Oh! I want to get First Mace Windu. Do you know what that book looks like?
No.
It's a cool one. Let me show you, and I'll show the stream as well, yeah. So, one... I'm trying to think... Is there... I know not everybody's watched Book of Boba today's episode. Are there... But is everyone that cares, are y'all caught up? Can I talk about last week's episode? Is that okay? If not, that's okay. But I would like to.
If not, too bad. We're talking about it. We're going to spoil it.
That's the cover.
That's a good one.
Yeah, so... You know, I'll give you all a minute to answer me or whatever, but... So... Wrong way. That's the cover for First Mace Windu. Super cool Darth Maul cover. And that's the thing. One, I would love... I mean, that cover's beautiful, first of all. I guess I want to say. Absolutely beautiful cover. Two, I've been wanting Mace Windu to come back literally ever since episode 3, and he got thrown out the window. As soon as I watched that, I was like, he's not dead. And they can bring him back. And Samuel L. Jackson will do it. He'll do about anything. And I want an old, grizzly, disgruntled, angry Mace Windu. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Missing a hand. That's the thing. I don't want him to have like a Luke Skywalker fixed hand. I want him to have like something more like what Echo has, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe not exactly the same, obviously, but something. Go ahead for the last week. Logan says it's cool. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. If anyone,
Logan says it's cool. It's cool.
If anyone doesn't want me to talk about it, never saw the Clone. Oh, you need to see Clone Wars, Logan.
Oh, it's so good.
Clone Wars. Now, okay, don't get me wrong. I'm loving all this Disney Plus stuff that's coming out, but
yeah, cover up Chris's head.
Yeah. Hey, Jedi Farce.
Hey, don't you encourage me.
Jedi Farce, you just entered. Someone asked you the same question.
Hey, Jedi Farce, you just
No,
entered.
stop.
So tell me.
Listen, so I want to talk about last week's episode of Book of Boba Fett, if that's okay. If anyone has any interjections, let me know. But stop it. I'm trying to think. So I don't even remember. I don't remember at all what I was talking about. I will punch you. What were we?
I'm just petting her.
What were we saying? You've lost my train of
Jedi
thought.
Farce isn't in Clone Wars.
No, gay part. I love all this Disney Plus stuff that's coming out for Star Wars. It's been super awesome.
Jedi Farce has seen Clone Wars.
I'm not talking about Jedi Farce. I'm talking about Gabe Logan.
I'm talking about Jedi Farce.
I'm gonna strangle you. Let me get out a sentence. Despite how much I think these shows are awesome, the best thing Star Wars ever has done is Clone Wars. Granted, there's 7 seasons?
Yes.
So, give it some time. Maybe by the time we're on season 7 of Mando, maybe it'll claim the title. But for now...
We're not there yet.
Yeah, for now, not bothered by spoilers. I'm not Chris. Let's see.
Already coming in here with this antagonism.
That was the thumbnail for today's stream, if anybody saw that.
And it's all jealousy, too. He just wants my hat.
Yeah. As soon as you give him that hat of yours, he'll be super nice to you. He's only mean because he doesn't have the hat.
And I'm only mean because it's Jedi Farce.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing? I don't know if I want to say your real name or not. I almost did, and then I was like, maybe not.
Touch
we'll
the
say possum.
Legos. Get some ASMR in there.
Every time I'm about to say
what you want to say,
what I want to say, someone else joins the stream. So, disclaimer again. If anyone has any objections, I'm going to talk about last week's episode of Book of Boba. I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But I'll kind of interlude with, because I'm talking about the Mace Windu one, and I'll tie it in together here in a minute. I'm kind of looking at Star Wars keys of characters I think might show up again, books that I'd like to get. You can call me anything you want. What mic?
Except late for dinner.
Oh, I try to give you food all the time. You never show up. I don't know why. Hoping to see more Bo-Katan in future seasons of Mandalorian.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah, for sure. She's gonna be a key player. But anyway, I'm trying to look forward to Star Wars and see which characters do I think have a good shot of showing up. Because here's the thing, and I don't necessarily mean I'm buying it for specs so I can make a bunch of money and stuff, but it's important because, I'd love to have first appearance of every cool Star Wars character, but I'm not made entirely out of money, despite what you may think when you see my next haul video. What?
What?
Oh, cover your ears and yell? Okay. Just woke up and I'm super groggy. Thought the title was referring to
Boba Tea.
Oh, No.
What is the title?
I don't even know.
Who's talking about Boba?
Oh, yeah. I literally, I make these titles at like 2 in the morning. And I'm just like, oh, God, I have to put a title on the stream. And I have no memory of what it's going to be. So, we're going to talk a little bit now about last week's episode. I won't spoil this week's episode.
I will.
No, shut up. So, my point being, with Mandalorian Season 2, we got Bo-Katan,
Ahsoka Tano.
Ahsoka, and Luke. Anybody else? I think
That's
that's
it.
it. So,
Mention of Thrawn.
yeah, that's true. Mention of Throne, and that's a huge book that. Oh my god. So we'll conclude that it's Thrawn. Now with this one, with Boba Fett, we got, and this is whatever episode 2 or 3 or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
We got Black Chrysanthemum, which heavily, not implies, but I will just say imply. I can't think of a better word, but heavily implies that we could be getting Dr. Aphra soon. Is Chris worth anything? So just sell
more than
Chris.
you, Jedi farce.
It depends.
Made him angry.
How much would you pay for his hat? Anyway, so
It's not free.
despite we didn't get Dr. Aphra, I thought we might for a second.
My hat's worth more than you, Jedi farce.
Despite that, we still it does feel like Aphra is very much a possibility now.
Yeah.
Because
they didn't really bring anything from the comics. And
go.
a whole 5 cents? Like a nickel or like just 5 pennies? Changes everything.
It does. Like 5 pennies, we won't do. A nickel, we'll consider.
Depends how shiny.
Yeah, we'll
Shiny
consider a
nickel.
nickel. Anyway, so and then last week's episode, we got Cad Bane, which I considered buying a 9.6 of that book. I think it was like $2.25. What's going on, Super Baby? Yeah, it's fine. You're late. I don't know. We're just here chilling, talking Dang it, talking Star Wars, talking Book of Boba Fett. I probably already said it now, so like, if it was a spoiler for you, I'm sorry. If you didn't watch, we're talking about last week's episode, not this week's episode. But yeah, I mean, it's already, cat's out of the bag. So, oh no! Oh wow, we got a bidding war here.
Ah. We'll see at the end of the stream who has the largest bid, and I guess I'll go.
I think you're overpaying. Just throwing that out there.
We're bidding for my hat.
I didn't have this set up as a auction. It was to buy it now. It is 1 nickel. Anyway, so yeah, last week's episode got Cad Bane, super awesome. I think that went from like a 200. Well, let me see. I mean, because I think it was like a 9.6 was roughly 225, we'll say. And let's see. Well, granted, there's been this episode too, but
See, that's where you went wrong, Gabe Hart.
Looks like it peaked at about, we'll say 325.
That's
So it
quicker than
raised
last week. What's that mean?
a whole $100. Well, no. Nah. Oh, and as quickly. Yeah, Jennifer, he was commenting later on, or on, after the video, after the stream, saying that the stream was very quick. Which, I mean, it was a 2-hour stream.
Yeah, didn't
which,
he show up late?
Yeah, Jedi. Yeah, actually, you didn't join in until like 15 minutes before the stream was over. That's why.
He showed up late the time before that too. And he's gonna come in here and say,
Hopeful for more
"We're
bounty
not."
hunters. Yeah, I'd like to see like, I don't know, boss.
Where
or
do
something.
bids start for Marco?
They start. I mean, you can start now, I guess, if you want.
I wish I had a gavel.
Anyway, my point being, so anyway, we got Cad Bane, you got Black Chrysanthemum, we got anybody else?
The Book of Boba?
Yeah,
No.
that was it. So my point being, who can we expect to see in the next set of shows? Because we've got Obi-Wan coming up. We got Ahsoka, and I think the obvious one in that is Thrawn. Which I don't.
We could. This is
Do I
something
wanna-
I never thought until just now. Flashbacks of Obi-Wan's time on Mandalore when he was young.
I don't know. I don't think so, because I think it's going to be, because he's a little bit older. I mean, it's been whatever, 20 years
He
or
could be
something.
reminiscing about the good old days.
I mean, yeah, they could de-age him and everything, but I think that they're going to keep him the age that he is and explore that time period. Like, it just makes sense to me, anyway. And I think they've confirmed that as well. Imagine IG-88 showed up and joined
What's his name?
Mando. since
Hayden
Mando
Christensen's
has
supposed to be in there, so there's going to be some sort of flashbacks or something.
Bring back Jar Jar.
Or visions of some
Sith
sort.
Lord Jar-
Nightmares, possibly.
Is IG canonized dead? He keeps
IG
dying in all kinds of
88?
things. 88, not 11.
Last I saw him, because I'm reading War of the Bounty Hunters, Vader killed him, but there's the last War of the Bounty Hunters is IG-88, so I don't know. I haven't gotten that far.
It could have come out of order or something.
No, it's in order. That's how it's supposed to be.
25 cents for the one with longer. Why'd you have to say it like that?
Waffles?
But hey, I'm worth more money than you. Yeah, how much for? I was gonna pick up waffles, but he is conked out. He is absolutely just passed out. Another Jar Jar character. I mentioned that to somebody today. What was I saying? Because, and I don't want to get into it about the sequel trilogy right now.
I will. I'll fight every single one of you.
Oh my god, I'm going to punch you in the face. I know a lot of people had issues at it, and we'll leave it at that. But my question was, do you think people... Because, with the last movie in particular, people were quite upset. Do you think people would have been more upset if instead of Sidious coming back, if it was Jar Jar and he was like the head Sith, behind everything this whole time? Were you there when I was talking about that?
Yeah, I was.
Do you, a female Jar Jar? Do you... Oh, I got a bid for 35 cents, Chris.
Oh, you're gonna have to up your ante there, Possum
Take a lot
Guts.
of make a video. It's really hard for me to get into, and I think you guys could really do it. Yeah.
What?
Oh, look at that. I'm over 50 cents, Chris.
Oh.
People would be so happy. Would be nothing but...
And
or
heads
be
up,
right in
Jedi
the joke.
Farce, if you get me, you get the hat. Right now, you're outbid.
Lose some of my comic prowess. I'm really considering cutting my hair. This is too much. It's entirely too long. It's a pain to brush. Look at this. I don't need all this. It's too much. What do we delete from Jedi Farce? Was he banned, finally?
We don't have mods.
Be back in a few, fellas. Gotcha. We'll see you around, Jesse. Well, I'm going to cut my hair. As soon as I stop procrastinating, which...
Procrastinating?
Whatever.
You're going to start sounding like mom now.
John Bernthal in the MCU. What are we talking about? We're talking about Star Wars. But I do want to see John Bernthal in the MCU. Don't get me wrong. I'm hoping...
I want to see John Bernthal in Star Wars.
I'm hoping we get him in Armor Wars. I have no idea what that show is about. Figure it out.
I assume it's Rhodey going around beating people that stole Tony's tech.
What did he say? What did he say they got retracted?
This is why we need mods.
Luscious hair, thank you. Thank you very much. We're getting distracted. And by we, I mean me. Well, so I was talking about Star Wars books.
Who said you have luscious hair? Oh,
Nick Powers. Which, by the way, I don't know if it's at high.
You even built a
Nick Cage back. No, as a cameo, maybe. If only you're a real Dragon Ball Z fan.
Hey,
Nicolas
hold up.
Cage.
Where is it? I am a real Dragon Ball fan, eh?
Yeah.
Check these bad boys out.
Yeah.
Let me show him off to this camera here. Check these bad boys
Look at that.
out.
He's got the manga. George, so we'd have
1 through 6.
I have to cut my hair. It's too much. You know what sucks? Okay, so I have this phone that has a little flippy open screen. And you know what happens multiple times every day? I close my phone, and I can't really show you too well right now because I can't put my phone too low. But I close my phone, and my hair gets stuck in it. You know how irritating that is?
Tie your hair up.
I don't like to have my hair tied up. I mean, I do sometimes, you know.
Get rid of it.
That's what we're talking about.
Just go get your hair.
Wait, what's already speculated? What are we talking about? I know. I need to go. Okay, confession. I hate getting my hair cut. I rarely ever get I literally get my hair cut once every like few years. I don't enjoy going to the hair, and because of that, I don't have like a regular person that I go to. I'm tender-headed, and I hate when I tell people that, and they're like, okay, and then they just still start yanking on my hair anyway, and I'm like, please, no, I would prefer if you didn't. That being said, I'm tender-headed. I have a lot of hair, obviously, and so it's a lot to deal with, and my hair just it's not just long, and it's not just luxurious. It's thick, okay? There's so much hair hidden inside this hair. When they start cutting my hair and they start cutting my thickness, I don't even look different. It looks like the same amount of hair is on my head, but if you look on the ground, there's like 7 pounds of hair sitting there.
Hold that thought. Jedi Farce, you're a prop.
Those are just... You can flip the pages, I guess. Anyway, if you cut your hair, I will call Susan. Wait, who's Susan? Oh, is she? I don't know. What are you talking about?
Susan, the YouTube lady.
Is that a YouTube person?
She's the head of YouTube.
I don't care. Am I supposed to know the head of YouTube? Have Chris cut your hair for... No.
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 My girl will have a mullet.
A
bad mullet.
A bad mullet. I'll look like Anthony Kiedis. I can't get over that. I've been on this for, 2 days now?
Yeah, like 2 days now.
A couple days ago or something, there's a new Red Hot Chili Peppers music video came out. And I love watching music videos. I really, really do. I enjoy them. And I have no idea how Anthony Kiedis went from being like an attractive man to looking like a pedophile. He's... the way I describe his haircut is a man with a mullet that decided he wanted to shave it off and very quickly decided against it. He had already started, and that's what his hair looks like.
Someone else tried to cut his mullet.
Maybe someone else did try to cut his mullet.
And he woke up mid-cut.
Oh yeah, the song was not good either. That didn't help. It was pretty boring. But more than that, I just remember how terrible he looks. Which I was excited because they just got, I don't remember his name, but that guitarist just joined the back. I think this is the first music they've put out since that guitarist from forever ago rejoined the band. Bowl cut at 700. No, it'd have to be much higher than 700.
It was forever ago. I was like, I remember Red Hot Chili Peppers fondly. I'm gonna re-listen to some of their stuff. And really, a lot of it's bad.
No, I love Red Hot Chili Peppers.
A lot of it's just not for me. Then I guess
I like a lot of Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I thought I liked a lot of Red Hot Chili Peppers, but then I started listening to it and I was like, I really don't.
I think it was the last album, with that their hit was Dark Necessities, and I was like, wow, this is a pretty good song. I enjoy. It seems like a more mature, kind of evolved Red Hot Chili Peppers. And no, they just kind of got boring, and that one song happened to be good, is what more so it felt like. Every other song on the album felt like the same song except for worse. And I was like, that's unfortunate. I'm trying not to crush waffles, but also this microphone. Hold up, let me move this microphone out of my way. No, we're definitely not cutting at 700. What? Y'all were telling me not to cut it.
But now
Oh, okay, no,
there's-
okay. She said goes back to 500 next day. Okay. I mean, you could have went down a lot. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna make a video talking about this later on, with more details and stuff. But there's a channel. His name is Brian-LCS, and he does something. The last year was the first time he did it, called the Comic Book Community Awards, or the CBC Awards, and I think the website is like cbcawards.org. I'm pretty sure is the website. And anyway, so he had a lot of different categories, and people, voted for their favorite YouTube channels and stuff. And I didn't know about this going on, and also, my channel was significantly smaller last time.
But we won every award.
No,
Can you believe
no,
that?
no. I literally found out like a significant amount of way into this happening. I found out about him and his channel, and I've been watching him since then. But so obviously I wasn't recommended, or what's the word?
I had it in my brain.
Yeah,
and
I know.
You asked for it.
I know.
Now it's gone.
Waffle Cam. We need to get some. Y'all need to start, sending in some donations so we can
We need to
afford
reach
another camera.
1,000 first before
Yeah.
you start sending in a donation.
No, seriously. Anyway, so I want to get this out real quick. Comic Book Awards, and he was asking, like, what can I do to make next year's better, and this and that and stuff like
Nominate us
that.
for every single one.
No, and I've been teasing him about it. I really hope he does it though. I want him to do a I don't know how to word it, but I'm gonna just call it Best Head of Hair Award, because I'm kind of cheating on this one. No offense to everyone out here in the comic book game, but a good portion of y'all don't have a lot of hair. I'm just throwing that out there, and you may have better facial hair than me, because I can't grow this in for nothing. But no one's got a head of hair as luxurious as mine in the comic book game. I dare you to bring it on. I'll vote for you. If you I'm hoping to. Nominated. That's the word. There we go.
Nominated.
I'm hoping to get nominated for something. If I win, whatever. I just
What do
want.
we win?
I want to see my name. I don't know. I don't know if he. I can't remember if he gave stuff out or not. I think he did. But anyway, and Brian's a great dude. Super cool guy. Vote
We'll
for
see if we
Waffles.
win. Best dog.
Maybe. We're gonna bully him into creating all these dumb awards.
Then it won't be a good award show anymore.
Yeah, and then just ruin his whole thing. Tank his channel. We won every award, but we destroyed him in the process. I don't have a lot of hair, but it's always styled nice. Yeah. Well, I'm specifically talking about other comic YouTubers, No offense, but some of y'all, there's some that still have nice head of hair, but I feel like there's a good portion of you that are starting to lose your hair, and that's what I'm saying. I got a good. Not even a good shot. I'm a shoo-in on this one. Like, if I would actually, if he does make that an award for best head of hair, and I lose that award, I'm gonna be upset. It's gonna be rigged.
What if I won that award?
What if a bald dude? Because let's say there's quite a few bald guys, out there. And I'm not ragging on nobody. I just want to win something.
It's not about them. It's about
What if I
me.
lose to a bald dude? I'd be so mad if they just did it for the memes. Oh man. Princess from unfamiliar with that channel. I guess, which in all fairness, there's not a ton of women comic YouTubers. More men for sure.
But even if there was, we'd have better hair than them.
The one I can think of off the top of my head that I watch is Chi
hair's
Comics.
Yeah, my hair's greasy.
She's which
Marco, we have to sabotage her. Bzzz.
yeah, she's got nice hair, but it's just
Just hair.
straight, normal hair. I guess I don't know how to describe hair. Not like this. I just want to win something. All right. Even if it's a dumb one, I don't care. It doesn't have to be. you could weigh it up. It's like, do you want to be best comic channel or do you want to be best head of hair?
But
It's like,
Marco,
I don't care.
You gotta
Just
up
give me
your
one.
game. You gotta do your hair before every video, every stream.
I'll just be like what's her name? Queen Amidala, and just have all these crazy hair fixtures. Yeah.
They showed in Clone Wars. That's a wig.
No, I'm gonna do it for real though. Wait. We don't all have sweet paprika in our pools. Oh wait, I do. Wait, what are we talking about? 10 out of 10 hair. Yes. That's what I'm saying. If he actually puts it, which he might, because Brian's a fun guy. That's the thing. Like, it's a good mixture of serious, but he knows how to have fun and goof up and relax. Can do a man bun? Yeah, I could. But that's the thing. Like, I have so much hair that it's even hard to put like in a ponytail. I did, which by the way, we're on TikTok, kind of. I don't personally have a TikTok. I don't even have TikTok downloaded on my phone, but we do have a TikTok for TikTok. I don't know. I almost said something else, and then I struggled to form my mouth back to the right syllables. But anyway, we have a TikTok for the shop Comics. For Pops Comics. So yeah, if you are on TikTok, follow us on there. We make goofy, funny videos on that. We did a runway video the other day, and I made like a side ponytail, but there's so much hair that you almost can't even tell. It just looks like, his hair's doing something weird. It doesn't look like a ponytail. These dogs have decided I'm very comfortable. They're
little babies.
Yeah. Putting a man bun, yeah. I could.
Used to, when I had long hair like that. My hair, I probably would have longer hair than Marco if I had continuously grown it out, but I've, every time it gets 2 feet long, I donate it.
Yeah, I've had my hair longer. The longest it ever was, some point, I think like junior or senior year, it was about down to my butt crack. And that, I don't even know how I got that long. I have absolutely no idea how I managed. And I think it was, like I said, I hate getting my hair cut. I hate the experience of getting my hair cut. I hate talking to barbers and hoping that they know how I want my hair cut, but most of the time they don't. Or they'll be like, yeah, I gotcha. And then they don't do what I ask of them. I hate because I tell them, because they always wet your hair first. And, you know, as you can see, my hair's got a bit of curl to it. The shorter the shorter my hair is, the more bouncy it gets, the more it starts to curl up. It's only semi-straight because gravity is pulling it down.
Oh, we're talking about Star Wars.
Marco on TikTok. Look, check them out. They're funny. And also, we did talk about Star Wars, and no one else wanted to talk about Star Wars with me, so I moved on, okay? I realized, okay, look, the conversation is just between me and
Honestly,
myself.
I like these streams where we just go on mad rambles better a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's good because I feel like sometimes I want to do this in a video, not like consciously, but I just, while recording a video, I want to be like, just rambling about something, and I have to reel myself in. I really struggle sometimes, and I don't always catch myself. What's up, comic addicts? Hope you're having a good one.
That sounds like what you call your YouTube fans. What's up, comic addicts?
Yeah, kind of, I guess. But,
what's up, gamers?
Because, and, you know, in my opinion, everybody's entitled to do videos how they want, but when I'm talking about comics, if I'm doing a video about it, it's to talk about them. Because if I just want to be like, this one and this one and this one and this one, then I would just post a picture on Instagram and you could look at that. You know what I mean? So, but sometimes I do feel bad because, like, even this week's video, the one I just put up today,
yeah.
It's like, oh, this is a short stack of comics. We barely got anything in this week, you know? And it was still a 20-minute video. And then, you know, I don't think about it. I'm not looking at the time while I'm recording, but then I go to edit it. I'm like, oh my God, I talked about these for 20 minutes. And I always get, like, I guess self-conscious. I'm like, oh, nobody's going to care about this stuff. You know, like, what? Should I just re-record it? You know? Baby was talking. Yeah, okay. Super Baby was talking about it. We'll learn some. Look, I'm gonna call you Echo. You said I can call you whatever, so I'm gonna call you Echo. If you want to learn some Star Wars, maybe you and I should start watching some Star Wars, okay? Because even though, like I said previously, I don't rewatch a lot of things, I'd be down to rewatch some Star Wars with
All
you.
of Clone Wars.
Talk Trek? No. Get out of here. No, I'm joking.
Hey guys, look! I made a land speeder while Marco was talking.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah. Looks pretty good. Marco hasn't built a single one of the minifigures.
Oh God, I forgot.
Also, I made a dirt mound.
There you go. Oh God. Keep it on for a joke. Ooh. Yes. There he is. He's complete.
It's C-3PO.
Like my okay, good. I'm glad someone likes my comic rants. Because
That wasn't a comic rant. That was a hair rant.
No. We were talking about in the videos where I just like go off on tangents, and it's like today we're gonna talk about 2 comic books, 45-minute video. Oh, these are short legs. Who is this? Who am I building?
Jawa.
A Jawa. Oh, is that who that is?
Uh-huh.
Does he have eyes?
Oh, also, he should have a little cape, doesn't he?
He doesn't have. Oh, he does have eyes. Okay.
No, this one doesn't have a cape, but
Look at him.
Luke has a poncho.
Look at him.
Oh, where's his gun?
Doctor Who is. I never watched Doctor Who. Star Trek is overrated. Star Trek is. But not. How are you gonna have Jedi in your name and say, "Wow, what a traitor"?
No, he's saying both. Oh no! I thought he was.
No.
Him saying both.
You know, Jedi said Star Trek is better, right? Yeah.
Who's the fake fan now? Give me
Yeah.
all your Star Wars stuff.
What a fake fan. Stream it to tomorrow. Wait, what's tomorrow? Thursday? Look, seriously, I'm not joking. Yay, Chris. And you spelled his name wrong.
Hey, Chris, for what, huh?
Hey, I don't know what that was about. Oh, well, I guess about the completion.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Someone appreciates me around
Look,
here.
we forgot you were doing Legos, okay? Anyway, hold on. No, but seriously, though, tomorrow, I think I'm off. Heather said something briefly. She's like, if you want to work tomorrow, you got it. And then, like, left. And then I was like, what? I didn't even remember.
I was there for that conversation. She didn't, like, do that. She asked you, do you want to work tomorrow? You went, and then you left.
Nah, doubtful. Anyway, regardless, I don't think I'm going in tomorrow.
No, it wasn't like an order. It was an ask.
I'm not going in. If you aren't busy and you want to watch something, send me a message. Be like, yo, we're watching this right now. And I'm like, all right.
Thank you for appreciating my Capsule Corp hat that
Look at
I
this
deserve
dumb hair that
and
Luke
Jedi
has.
Farce does not deserve.
Look at this dumb hair. Hold on. He wants to fall forward.
You appreciate me, kind of. You need to. You didn't give him his poncho.
Nah, it's all good. Anyway,
Nah, you
hold
need
on.
a poncho.
Rants are
We're
good and
Mexicans.
entertaining. Talking about Who stuff. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that.
Poncho.
I'm always productive in the live. Look. First of all, live streams wouldn't happen if it weren't for me. You know who at 2 a.m. comes up with oh crap, I gotta take a picture so I can do something for a thumbnail, and I actually forgot to upload the thumbnail last week, but I've done it every other week. You know who does that? I do. You know who at 2 a.m. also, actually 2:05 in the morning, be like, oh crap, I forgot, I have to think of a title for this stream? I do. You know who schedules it week after week?
Scheduled it. It's just Wednesday at 8.
But I have to put it in the YouTube thing to schedule it so people can see the notifications and get hyped and ready. Look at all these people hyped and ready. Look at them.
Hyped and ready?
They're hyped and ready. We got 6 likes on the video. They're hyped and ready.
Something funny?
6 people in the stream, 6 likes on the video.
Something funny? Coming 2020.
No.
2022, Marco.
I mean, you bought an old Lego set.
No,
What's
this isn't the Lego set. This is for the game.
Oh, that's for the game? Oh, that is kind of funny. I wasn't paying attention. I was just like, what's funny about an old ad?
Oh, it's an old ad for this game.
I'm not done with my rant. I'm not done with my rant. You know who puts... You know who puts the banner on every single video so that people know that we do live streams and will show up? Me. You know what Chris does?
I show up and build Legos.
Yeah. And I'm firing them and replacing them with Potamon.
Oh yeah, well I'm replacing you with Alf.
That is a much better show. Look at that, we're at 7 likes and only 6 people. How did that happen?
Someone must have left. Oh yeah, Jesse left.
Oh, Jesse did leave, that's right.
Uh-oh, Waffles.
Oh, my mouse is over the thing. Look at this! Look at this! Look at it!
He's just waking up. Poor baby.
I'm sorry, Wolf. He was very tired. Okay, I need to catch up on it.
Give me a Lego set.
Do video analysis for Star Wars. Oh, I would love... I meant to touch on that earlier. I would love to do video analysis videos. That sounded dumb. Anyway, but... One, they're time-consuming.
Ow.
To do them well, they are very time-consuming. Two, we're 9 likes and only 6 people. What's going on? Math doesn't exist anymore.
I'm gonna build this set now. It's let me show.
Yeah, show it on the big camera.
It's hard to tell where I am while looking at the
I do have a lot of back problems actually.
the speeder chase. Got it for dirt cheap.
Anyway,
Where's the pushy button?
video analysis. I would love to, but they're time consuming. They take a lot of time to. You have to, because that's what's nice about all the videos that I do. For the most part, I think about it for 30 seconds. I turn on a camera and I start talking. You know, there's not a lot of work that goes into it before, other than the videos where I have to look up the prices about certain books that I'm going to talk about and stuff like that. Those take a little bit more time just to look up all the prices and then to get all the pictures and editing them. Yeah, it doesn't take a lot of time, but it's more time than like my every Wednesday video. I'm like, here's my stack of comics and here's what I think, and I just start rambling, and then I click stop recording and I'm pretty much good to go. But I have to do so much work to actually set up a video analysis video. I don't know if I actually would, because although it'd be fun, or if I did, I would never become a video analysis channel. For sure.
I still want to do that thing where we talk about the prequel and sequels. Like.
Oh, yeah.
That thing.
God, that was so vague.
I was trying to be vague so they wouldn't.
I know, but it was so vague that I didn't know.
Yeah. You figured it out. You're smart.
Okay.
You're smart.
I know. Since when? Okay. Hold on. And I feel like I missed a bunch of messages.
Yeah.
Because I saw something from Echo here. Okay. Message me when you wake up tomorrow and we can binge watch while I work. Okay. Sounds good. I will message you tomorrow. I will try to wake up at a reasonable time tomorrow. I've been having a bad habit of sleeping in on my... But that's the thing, I stay up really late, though. And just sleep in on my off days. What? I don't know. I've lost... I don't know. This chat's old at this point. See, I don't know what anybody's referencing. Thank you for all your efforts.
It's the Weasel from Suicide Squad?
Yeah, I don't know what we're talking about. This chat's so
Waffles.
old.
Talking about Waffles. Jedi Farce, you've crossed a line.
Oh, don't call him Weasel. We see behind the curtain. Yeah, Chris is he just shows up and thinks he has a pretty face.
I do. Look at it.
I hate you so much. You thought Waffles did all that? That's a good comment, Load Eagle. You should buy 20 million bots, like actual robots, or like spam bots.
Or like 3D printed.
Who looks confused? Waffles? Oh yeah. Thought she was talking about me. I was like, probably. Oh crap.
Marco looks confused.
I always look confused. Yeah. So time consuming, but I'll edit them for you. It's Oh, and that's another thing. We were talking about video analysis videos or whatever. God, I keep saying video twice, like back to back.
Video.
Gonna do any more skits? Oh, I'd love to.
But they're time consuming.
They're time consuming.
And they're money
and
costing.
they're money consuming. Because that's the thing. We want to get more costumes and stuff. And that's kind of
I want to build costumes and stuff.
That's kind of what's been holding us back on those. I love filming skits. And I actually, which, Logan, you should know, you've seen all the It's Coming video teasers, which, by the way, was something... It's going to happen this Saturday. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It was supposed to be last Saturday, but the snow ended up causing us to have to reschedule. So it sucked. I had it built up. I was releasing the videos, to tease it. And then now there's just been a week of silence. And I'm so frustrated with it. But anyway, I filmed all those. And which, granted, I didn't try super hard on those. And they're, pretty parody-esque. But that being said, I do love filming stuff. I have a lot of fun with it, and I've really even when I am doing like a goofy skit, there is a bit of seriousness that I take to it, if that makes sense. Celebration. I won a 9.8 Avengers.
We do have the Darksaber
257 first Nebula appearance for $100. Sweet. That is a very cool book. Congratulations, super baby. Oh, that's actually what the next comment says. I was just saying that. just what popped out of my voice. Got a Black Saber. You have to do the skits. Yes. Yeah.
I'm working on Mando armor.
How high will the Spider-Verse Gwen first appearance facsimile go? I would expect it to be a $10 to $15 book. Granted, might be able to squeeze a little bit more out of it when the new Spider-Verse movie comes out. I was going to pick him up. During the Spider-Verse movie, 2025 is my guess. Fairly conservative. Yeah, we'll say $20 conservatively. Because I could see it go up a bit more than that. Hi, baby. Oh, thank you. I gotta head out and make a birthday cake. Oh, that's great. You should send me a picture when you're done making it. I'd like to see it. Glad to make it to a stream after... Oh, wait. After it's been in the oven, I'll pop back in. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Yeah, definitely send me a picture.
And send us some cake.
Yeah, just when you're done with the cake, just send me the cake. And then I'll take a good look at it and be like, okay, it's a good cake. And I'll
test it?
Yeah, I'll taste test it. Be like, okay, this is a good birthday cake. I better make sure, and then and then I'll send the cake back to you.
Write a smiley face in it with your finger.
In a Gemini mailer. My phone vibrated. I go, oh.
Oh. Are we at 700?
No. It's just funny because I was like, why did I get messages? And it's because it was Echo. Who would have talked to me?
Yeah, nobody talks to you.
Which, by the way, speaking of
nobody talking.
let me see what we're at. Y'all are absolutely mad. Do you know what the number is, Chris?
12.
No. 674, y'all. 674. It was just like 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago. 3-4 weeks ago that we hit 600. And we're already almost at 700. What's up, Terrence? Little late. It's okay. It's okay.
I'll never forgive it.
We're here. Look at that. We're at 10 likes. The likes just keep growing.
Likes just keep growing.
Calling it for now, but the next Big Daddy for MCU is Dr. Bonk.
Dr. Honk? Who's Dr. Bonk?
Bong.
Bong.
I have no idea.
I don't know why.
But anyway, I did want to revisit back. Good fun. Thanks for all of your sacrifice. Yes, you're welcome. And yeah, that's all I have for you. I was trying to think of something else snooty to say, but that's all I had. Going back to facsimiles, I cannot stress this enough. I always recommend pick up good facsimiles. Now, granted, if there's some kind of weird facsimile of, oh, okay, this is what I consider weird facsimile. They did, I want to say was first Conan fairly recently, but let me double check. Let me double check because I could be wrong. I didn't personally pick one up, but one, I don't particularly care about Conan.
Brian?
God. Let me see. And also, that book's not that expensive. It's like, okay, you know? But it's not crazy. Yeah, facsimile for that isn't worth anything. I mean, you know, a few bucks. What it cost. Underrated villain for Howard the Duck. Okay, so I don't know that much about Howard the Duck.
I just know that he was in a Squirrel Girl comic and had a really good cover for that crossover. It's my phone background.
If a Gemini mailer is full of Star Wars comics, would it be considered a Jedi mailer? What if they're all Sith first appearances?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this was better than I thought it would.
But anyway, so I didn't pick up a first Conan facsimile because there's no heat on that book. And granted, if you're a Conan fan, sure, go ahead and get you that book. Especially if you can't afford the real deal, because like I said, it is. Don't get me wrong, it is a very expensive book, but it's no AF-15 or something. He's obscure. Yeah, he is very obscure. I don't have many keys for him. I do have. It's not. I could be wrong. I think it is a story involving Howard the Duck, and I have the book actually because it's a Man-Thing book, and I like Man-Thing. But I have first appearance of Hell Cow. I think it was some kind of. It was either a giant size or an annual or something or another. I don't remember now. I don't know what that is. Jedi First wants to send you something so you can eat it on live stream. We're not turning into a mukbang stream, okay?
Can I send Chris some
Naruto or something? I don't know. I don't know what that is, Jedi First.
Hold on, I'm gonna Google it. If it's shellfish, he's trying
Yes.
to kill me and steal my hat.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I was never a fan of Conan. Conan has no kind of heat around it. Now, granted, I think that number one is a good, valuable book, and it's a book that, don't get me wrong, if I saw it at the right price, yeah, I'd get it.
What is this?
It's not like, I hate it, I'd never buy it in a million years, but it's not something I'd ever actively look for. Yeah, the Hell Cow. I can't remember what comic that is now. I know it had Man-Thing on it, though. That's the only thing I remember about it. But, I'm trying to think about it. But, like, for example, yeah, Edge of Spider-Verse 2, duh. We got a movie coming out soon. Good, there's a lot of, not spec, but, I think demand is kind of the better word. We're wanting to get a live-action Spider-Gwen, and I think Sony, which, by the way, there was some news today for Sony. They cast Kraven in a solo movie, which is kind of... Sony's so desperate to just do anything, it feels like. They're like, yeah, we have these characters. We know that there's one character central to all these characters that make these characters important. But, whatever, actually. We don't know anything, actually. I don't even know why I said that. We retract all statements. We're just going to make some money. If that's okay, can we make some money? Can you give us money, please? We're Sony. And we make really nice electronics. Anyway, what What's wrong with me? I don't know. I can't stay focused to anything. I just start talking and talking and talking.
Your brain is bad.
I am bad. What was I talking about before Sony?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
As I said, speaking of Sony. Oh yeah, Spider-Gwen. I could definitely see a live-action Spider-Gwen movie happening. Definitely like a while back there was that facsimile for Ultimate Fallout 4. Great book to pick up. I'm trying to think what other facsimiles came out recently. Let's see if there's any books that... Oh, there's a Werewolf by Night facsimile. Oh, that's right over here, actually.
Craven equals Quicksilver?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little confused because I didn't look too much into it. I heard Russell Crowe was put on, but I also God, I can't talk. I also heard that what's his name? Jason? No.
Momoa?
No. Aaron Taylor Johnson. Actually, I think it's his name. I don't know why I said Jason. I think it's Aaron Taylor Johnson, the guy that played Quicksilver in the MCU. He's hired as well, and is maybe Craven. I don't know. Anyway, this is a good facsimile. First appearance of Moon Knight. And it's just like, it's easy ones like that. It's big books that people would love to have go in their collections, books that are spiking crazy in value, unattainable to many people. Those are the books you definitely got to grab the facsimiles for. Now, I'm not so big on... oh, by the way, if you watched my video, I explained it today. Actually, I don't know why I was about to show you a book. Well, the books are over there. So for the facsimile of Edge of Spider-Verse 2, in case you ever need to know, I'll show you a picture of this real quick. So here it is, down in the bottom. It has a Marvel logo right there. But if you ever want the real deal, you want to make sure you're getting the real deal. The Marvel logo is there as well, but there is, and I think the other picture I showed you was not entirely correct because they both have a barcode. But you want that, what does it say? Digital coupon, bonus digital coupon. That'll only be on the real one, okay? So make sure you all don't get scammed out there. Which again, yeah, get you a facsimile. It's a good book to have. But whatever you do,
we already showed off mine, right?
Never pay full price, or never pay the price of the actual first print for a facsimile. Don't get scammed. Showed your what?
Well.
Yeah.
Because Super Baby said he wants that one. I've got the real deal. It's beautiful. Yeah. It's getting graded.
I mean, Super Baby, I haven't even responded to all your comments. He's the one I told you just found the channel, started commenting. I think on the first day commented on like 51 videos or something. It was crazy. And I responded to those, and then I woke up, and then you commented on even more. And I've just been busy. I haven't had a chance to get to that. And there's been, other comments as well from other people. And I just have not sat down to comment on everybody's stuff yet. But I will. I'm going to see if I can pick up Spider-Gwen. Yeah, definitely check it out. Because that's the thing. They're pretty easy to get at first for cover price. And then it'll at least be a $10 book. Like I said, and especially during the Spider-Verse movie... or movies, there's at least 2 more guaranteed.
Yeah. It could be part 1. Did it say part 1 of 2, or did it say just part 1?
I think it said part 1.
Because we could have a part 1, 2, and 3.
And 7.
I know. And 7.
But anyway, but yeah, I think during the movies, it'll probably at least be a $20 book. And just go ahead and pick it up. Like, I'm going to pick up probably at least 2. I might even pick up more. I don't know. I'll see. Might be something I give away, because again, there's gonna be people that don't listen to me. I mean, people that always do it. You know what I mean? I preached about this book when it came out. Now, granted, I know some people get in the game in different times, but that being said, there's still people that didn't listen to me. And I preached this book. Pick it up. It's a good book. It's gonna go up. It's gonna be worth more. There it is. which again, you know, nothing crazy, but I mean, I'd pick up a $15-$20 book for $4 all day. I don't know about y'all. I'm going to comment on the rest because I'm staying late. Oh yeah, but that's because I said, yeah, you've commented on so many videos. Your odds of winning are pretty strong. You know? Like, which I do want to bring up again. Hold on, let's see. Do you guys still have them at the shop? Yes, we do. I ordered a lot of them. I think I accidentally ordered more than I meant to.
Well, the first thing, the bike. It's got that feature from the movie where it like launches up and sends the people flying or whatever. They fly now.
But I need to build people.
Yeah, you got people to build.
Are they all stormtroopers? What is this? Backpack?
Get back.
Does it go on either one? Does it matter?
It matters. Goes on the jet trooper.
I guess this one.
Yeah. Look at you, knowing what a first order jet trooper looks like.
I guess. Crap. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I really want to change how I do the giveaways. I think I don't know. I'd like some opinion because I feel like I'm kind of locked in because I've already said this is how I'm going to do them.
There's one minifigure I am building though. BB-8.
Okay, hold on. Okay. I'll call tomorrow and have. Yeah. Definitely. I won't be there. So yeah, definitely call the shop or message the shop so they know. I'll have to up my game and start commenting on Korea. Anyway, what was I saying? Okay, so I feel like I've locked myself in already because I've said for a while now that I'm gonna have the same style of format all the way up to 1,000 giveaway or 1,000 subs, and have the same. You know, I'll do it for I started at 5, and it's like, and I'm gonna do it for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. However, I'm kind of not a big fan of how I do the giveaways anymore because
it's a lot of work.
One, it's a lot of work to have to go write down everybody's names, but I also can't comment because sometimes I'm like at work or whatever, and I see somebody commenting on a video, and I want to respond to them, especially if it's time sensitive, because some people might be like, I don't know, I can't think of a good example, but somebody might ask me a question that would warrant a quick response, not a 2 days later response, that very often I am doing on these now. And because that's the thing, I can't comment until after I write your name down on the list. And because once I comment on your thing, the way that I look at YouTube comments, basically your name will go away. So I have a selection of things I haven't responded to yet. That's the easiest way for me to keep track of it. And if I comment, then I will probably forget to add your name to the list, which is completely not fair. And so I don't want to do that. But at the same time, I hate not being able to respond to comments more rapidly. And that's the thing. If I could just respond on my phone and kind of do it as you all are commenting, rather than waiting a couple days and then, oh my god, now there's so many comments, and Super Baby just found the channel and commented 50 more comments, and this, and I got everybody else to come. It so quickly compiles and becomes kind of this headache. Don't get me wrong, like, I enjoy everything I do, but it becomes kind of this headache, and it's semi frustrating. And I think I want to try to move it at least. Like I said, I feel like I'm semi locked into this until at least 1,000. Maybe not. Maybe I could get. I feel like I said it. It's my word, But at the same time, it's like, I guess I probably could change my mind. It's not the end of the world. Which legs is for the Jet Trooper? This one, I'm thinking.
Hold on. Yes. Okay,
but anyway, it's just a lot of work for me. I feel like it inhibits my ability to interact with you all as optimally as I could. But then also, I was kind of thinking, because the whole idea for me to want to keep this list would be like, oh, this is good. So, if I roll a low number, because that's what I do. I use a random number generator. And it's like, oh, if I get an early number, because there's like, I don't know, 2,000 something comments now. So if I get an early number, I'm like, that's good. That will help out someone that's been supporting me on the channel for a long time. You know what I mean? But in reality, like, some of those people might not even be watching me anymore. Maybe they just watched one video, you know, early on, haven't watched me again. Maybe they were watching me for a while, but I haven't seen them comment on anything in a long time. And so I'd actually like to restructure it in a way that more actively increases the odds to the people that are more here and now. You know what I mean? And I don't exactly know the best format for that yet. But basically what I'm getting out is I've decided I don't like the way that I do my giveaways. I don't think it's terrible, but I do want to change it. Let me catch up on the comments here a little bit. Do whatever. It's your giveaways. You're so generous for doing a giveaway at 700 subscribers, and you don't have it. I will comment on your comments, though. I will. What's up, Justin? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, imagine having to comment on 100 comments every video. Yeah, that's the thing. That is the legitimate thing, though. The more popular my channel becomes, the more growth that I have. It is getting harder and harder and more taxing to keep up with. I don't mind responding to everyone. I enjoy talking, obviously, because I'm here rambling about comics. I've been rambling for what does it show how long we've been streaming? On here somewhere.
About an hour.
Where do you see that?
I'm just looking at 9.
Oh, just looking at the time. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Anyway, obviously I enjoy talking about comics. That's what I'm here for. It's why I have a channel. But the taxing part is the work of keeping everything, you know, written down. Not written down. It's all typed up. But keeping the list all together and you know, doing all this, and like I said, I really don't enjoy having to wait and to comment on people's stuff, and I don't know, it becomes a little frustrating. Okay, it's your guys' channel, and the more people you get, the harder it will be. Here for the content more than anything. So if you want to do a giveaway, do it however you want. That being said, and in case I wasn't clear, regardless, even if I decide tonight I'm changing the way I do giveaways, which obviously I wouldn't, at least for the 700 one. But if I decided, okay, after 700, this is the new giveaway style, I lost my train of thought. Entirely. Oh, that's what I was saying. I will still do 800 and 900, and then big stuff at 1,000. That is 100% still my my goal.
What are we building, Quick Draw?
I don't know, some Legos and stuff.
I
didn't even know.
Right now, this set, and I had previously built.
But also, hello, Quick Draw.
This set.
Been supporting Chris for a long time. Yeah.
Who's
What's
supporting me?
A Jedi. I said that like a Sith Jedi.
Jedi. There.
Oh, anyway. Let's see. But yeah, it's all good that you're late. No biggie. We're just rambling and building Legos. You know how it goes here. First con of the year is this weekend. Looking forward to tabling and digging through some long boxes. Yeah. When is Lexington?
I don't know. Are we both going to Lexington?
I don't remember.
I don't think. I don't know if I have money.
I'll need to look that up because Giancarlo Esposito is coming to Lexington, and we're gonna get him to sign our Darksaber.
At least one of us is going to.
And our Darksaber and our Black Series Moff Gideon. Cool sets. Thank you. But yeah, I'm excited for cons, but I don't know. Also not. I want to. Excuse me. What I really want to start doing is buying collections. I've never bought any collections, and part of this is because I do work at a comic shop, which, granted, obviously has its other benefits. I get to look at all the stuff before anybody else does. I know what comics, we get in and stuff like that. Obviously, I have an employee discount. I get I order comics, so I get to make sure that I order everything that I want. Now, granted, I guess if we get allocated, that's a different topic, but that didn't happen too often. It happened this week, but I managed to grab mine, and I felt kind of bad for that. But I was like, I was in a weird dilemma because that first Mandalorian cover came out, and I was like, okay, we got allocated, but I was like, I was definitely getting one for me.
Oh, my knee.
And technically, it wasn't on anybody else's list, but I was like, I don't know. But then also part of me is like, if I put it on the shelf, some scalper was probably or flipper was gonna pick it up, and it's like, what are the odds that like an actual person that really wanted the cover was gonna get it anyway? I don't know. I do recommend picking up that book if you can get it for like $15, maybe even $20. Pick up that book. I need to check out to see if more shops were allocated, because we were. And I'm just curious. That book might be a lot harder to get than people may have originally thought. Lexington is at the end of next month. You should be there. Justin's going to be there. Cool. Guess what Super Baby's getting? Can I get a hint?
Getting banned.
Scamming people left and right. What's going on? Wait. Two 9.8 Batman, $4.97 for $30. Nice. Didn't you buy something else earlier, or was that somebody else?
That was him, though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, are you just buying stuff on eBay right now? got our stream open on one side and eBay on the other. I tell you one book, it's so frustrating. I go through and I follow a bunch of auctions. I'm trying to get a Hulk 3 1 in 25. I'd like to pay $40 on it. And every time it ends at around that price or a little under that price, I miss the auction. Either I'm asleep or I'm busy at work or this or that or whatever. There's probably one going on right now that I'm missing. But every time I'm like, okay, this is it. I'm paying attention. I'm going to get this one. It goes up to like $50-something. And I'm like, plus shipping. I'm like, come on. I want the book really bad, but I feel bad. I feel so stupid because we had it at the shop for $30 when it first came out. And I almost bought it and I didn't because I'm dumb. Let me catch up. I just got the Brickheads Ahsoka and Clone Command Center Lego Store exclusive. Does that mean anything to you, Chris?
Yeah, it's Lego.
I know it's Lego.
Yeah, I want the Clone Command Center. Clone Command Center a lot. But I'm not a big fan of the Brickheads ones too much. I got the Mando set, and that's about it. That's where I'll probably stop on that.
I wouldn't say scamming. Scamming has much more negative connotation. I would say stealing. You're getting a steal.
Stealing doesn't have negative connotations?
No, but no, because he says I'm scamming people left and right out here, and I'm like, oh no, what does that mean? Okay, somebody messaged me on how much I would sell my first appearance of Cad Bane. I said 500. They called me a scammer. I mean, it depends on the grade. I don't. I just looked up 9.6 earlier, and it seemed like the going price was roughly $325, something like that. But I mean, obviously, I didn't look up 9.8. I'm sure that's probably a $500 book. There are words that get tossed around that people misuse. Oh, you weren't selling in the first place. Yeah, that is a whole different situation as well. Because it is
like you're not selling it, and they're gonna call you a scammer for
it's one thing. Like if somebody was like, I want to buy your NYX3. My NYX3 is not for sale. Now, granted, you want to give me $1,000 for it? Yeah, it's for sale. I'll go buy me a higher grade. His helmet does not stay on very well.
Whose? Let me see him.
Unless, do they have different heads? I can't imagine. They should be like the same type of head. His head stays on very well.
Let me change the heads. Let me see.
Well, just put on the helmet real quick. You don't have to do all that. To see if it.
No, it's just a loose helmet.
Yeah, it's just not a very good helmet. And his is solid. Sounds reasonable for a 9.8 grade. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I haven't looked it up, but also, yeah, like if somebody hit you up, then yeah, it's completely different if you're like, this is for sale, $500. Then it's like, okay, then that should probably be a reasonable price. But you know what I want to really start getting into,
What?
which doesn't even make sense, and I don't even know why I want to do this. I want to start getting. Man, I think Jesse's rubbing off on me. I think that's what it is. I want to start getting multiples of cool books. But the thing is like there's already so many, just bajillion other books that I don't have that I want to get.
Get what you want first.
But I do like having multiple books, especially if it's a book I really like. Like, I'd be really happy if I had multiple NYX3s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd just like, look at them all, you know? Like, it'd be so cool. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else. 11 likes, yeah. Only 7 people in the chat, but 11 likes. I don't know how we're doing it. We've moved past math and reason and logic and science. We're only here about the hype. Now, anyway, and I guess there's, I'm trying to think like the biggest book that I have more than one copy of. I did have 2 copies of Spider-Man 194, and I sold one to a friend that was looking for one. I posted with Funko Pop on the IG when he showed me just Okay, gotcha. I understand now. Yeah. So you were just making a post, and he was like, "How much?" Gotcha. Yeah, no, that's silly. Now, granted, if it'd be different if you made a post like, because again, Cad Bane's obviously hot right now. If you were like, I'm glad I got a copy of this thing, and they were like, are you selling it? Because that could kind of imply like, it's gone up in value. I'm ready to, sell it, potentially.
No, I'm just ready to have expensive things.
No, but I mean, I could see that, but like, yeah, if I just went on somebody's, because he said, he posted it with a picture of his Funko Pop. It's just something to put on Instagram, so people can look at it and share, his cool stuff. And 12 likes now. Thank you. Anyway, a glitch in the Matrix, yeah.
Well, with the likes?
Yeah.
People watching us?
No, see, that's where we are different. I just want one of each issue, just to have all the issues. Yeah. I need to collect Star Wars comics. Those Star Wars comics in the back convince me. These back here? I need to get my Star Wars 42 graded. Next time I send something off to get graded, 42 is going to be in there. Because I love that book. There's only 3 of the original run of Star Wars that I care about. And it's Star Wars 1, Star Wars 42, which is First Boba, and Star Wars 68, which I know isn't Boba, but whatever. It's a beautiful cover. And it's just an iconic.
Jodo Cast?
No, Finn Shisa.
Finn Shisa, that's right. The guy before Jodo Cast.
Yeah. Now, granted, there are other more modern Star Wars books I really want. Like I said, and that's going back. See, we're bringing it all back now.
I wonder if they'll ever bring Jodo Cast back in the comics.
I doubt it. Oh, poor Waffle. Anyway, that first appearance of Mace Windu, I really want that one. Because one, there's the thing. It's a beautiful book. I would love to see Mace Windu back, but even if Mace Windu doesn't come back, I think it'll hold its value. Who else? I picked up a first appearance of Dr. Aphra not too long ago. Basically right as Black Chrysanthemum came out. No, it was before. No, it was before. It was like just a little.
Yeah, you're right. It was.
Yeah, because I was kind of on the fence about it, and I bought it, and then we got Black Chrysanthemum.
Every time you say it, it sounds like you're saying Black Chris Hansen.
Black Chrysanthemum. Surprise. Let's see. Hold up. Let's see. Isn't there a danger of displaying books or slabs on a wall can fade them over time? Depending on how... I mean, I live in a basement, so there is basically no real light in here. And here's the thing. I'm very against the idea of buying things. 12 likes, thank you all. I'm very against the idea of buying things and only keeping them in a box for forever. Because like, again, I love looking at this. I love, because I can see myself in my screen here. I love being able to look back even when I'm not looking at it. I can look at this screen here and I can see the comics behind me. My bed's on the other side of the room. I can look at it. Every day when I walk into my room, I can see my comics. This brings me joy, and the same with like action figures and stuff. Now, granted, yeah, sure, I have a few still in the box, but for the most part, I open all my stuff. I display my stuff. I want to look at my stuff. It really drives me crazy. And again, if this is what you do, whatever. I'm not fighting you or nothing about it. But I can't get it. I can't understand it. I can't wrap my mind around it. But some people will buy expensive statues and keep them not only in the box that they come in, but the mailer box. They won't even open the mailer box. And they'll have a grand statue, not like a grand, like a fancy, but like $1,000 statue or something. And it's never seen the light of day. Never once looked at with your own eyes. And it's like, I could never. If you just, I don't know, I could just own a picture of it, a picture of it would be cooler, honestly, than the mailer box. That's my hot take on it. Let's see. What about Star Wars 82? Which one's 82 again? Is that Bosk? I know he's pretty late into it. Oh yeah. I got a text from someone and I got distracted. My apologies. Star Wars 82. Oh, Jackson. I could care less about Jackson. Oh no, that's 8. I was about to say that's further on. What? That's not even a key, I don't think. Hold on. 82. Is that just a cool... 82 is such a fire comic. Let me look it up. It didn't show up in Key Collector, but why is so many other numbers showing up other than 82? Wait. Black Chrysanthemum. That's pretty funny. I think that's the issue where Boba escapes the Sarlacc pit. Gotcha. Can't remember if I told you, but I picked up Hulk 3. Oh, nice, dude. Very cool. I want that book so bad.
You know what I'm excited about, Super Baby? I'm excited for the Lego set that's gonna come from that that Starfighter.
Wait. Oh, for a bounty hunter character? That's pretty cool. Oh, here. Okay. Did I find it? Is this the comic in question? Star Wars 82. Well, I'll go the wrong way every single time. Is that the book we're talking about? Hokey music? I just noticed it. I don't know. I'm not listening to it.
Hokey?
I don't know what it sounds like. Is it loud? Is it problematic? I just put on it's called Chill Vibes and a Relaxing Gaming Music Mix 3 hours Twitch stream safe background music. I just threw that on. Never listened to it in my life. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, it'd be hard to be like, yeah, it's gonna be silver and have an engine sticking out of it, and the droid thing's ripped out, and there's a little green frogman inside. You know, if anybody predicted that, I think that'd be pretty impressive. Yes, what? Yes, what? What are we? Oh, the comic. I was like, I'm pretty sure I've asked 17 questions. God, that is what is slightly frustrating about streaming is the delay time. So by the time I get an answer, I'm 17 conversations on something else. I mean, so you're saying key value is this when he escapes the Sarlacc pit? I don't know. I mean, I don't care for the cover. It doesn't pull me in because that's the thing.
No.
I really don't like the art of the original Star Wars comics. I don't think it looks very good at all, with 3 exceptions. Number 1, which actually I would even argue doesn't look good. I think it's iconic at this point. There's no way I can be such a big Star Wars fan without having one, you know? But 68, genuinely, I'd say the best cover of all Star Wars of the original series. 42, my man Boba Fett, good cover. I think it's a good cover. Compositionally, it's just 3 guys standing there.
Which one is it again?
Boba, Dengar, and Bosk, right?
Yeah, I remember now.
It's fine. It's drawn well enough, and it is first Boba. Again, the iconic imagery is there that I associate positive feelings towards it. And I can admit that, you know, like I feel like sometimes we don't realize that. I don't really want to say nostalgia because it's not like I had that book when I was a child or anything, but again, I do connect it to my love of Star Wars. I don't connect all the issues to my love of Star Wars, but number 1, yes, I connect number 42 to my love of Boba Fett, because I've known what that book looked like way before I even collected comics. It was actually a book that I almost bought several times before I started collecting comics, just because I've always loved Boba Fett. Let me save that comic. True. Biggest thing I had against it. What was the cover? Or the art in general, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I want to read these like old stories, but sometimes I just can't.
Yeah. I keep trying to go back to this idea, but what other big Star Wars characters do you think we could see popping up that maybe we should be out here getting their first appearances of?
Oh shoot, I forgot.
Dirge. Yeah.
Unless he's dead. I haven't read that far into War of the Bounty Hunters.
I haven't either, yeah.
He could be dead.
He could be dead. Alright. Good for its time. They didn't have computers to digitally touch it. But yeah, I mean, like, I get it. The art in general, yeah. I understand. Also, I mean, especially, like, with number 1, you know, they didn't even know, like, the lightsaber colors are wrong. All the color, Vader's green. Like, all of the colors are screwed up entirely because they didn't know. They didn't know what the final images were supposed to look like. And I understand there's a lot that went against it to make it look like the way it does. I understand the history of it, but also understand, again, I guess nostalgia is the right word. I don't have any nostalgia for it. So I'm able to look at it strictly based on how it looks now, you know, and how it looks now is not great. And that's just how it is. Marcy? Who's Marcy? What is your strategy for bidding on auctions? Do you bid low to maximize profit for flipping, or risk losing the bid, or bid as much as you can afford just to get the book? I mean, it depends on the book. I mean, that's with anything, and not even just bidding on auctions. Obviously, I'm going to try to get... I'll try to get any book as cheap as I can, you know, if it's possible. You know, I mean... If somebody, I don't know, had I'll just keep going back, NYX3, you know, and it's an auction for, let's just say I'm out somewhere, and if somebody said, name your price, if I found someone, like, let's just say, like I found somebody at a yard sale and they didn't know what they had. They're not a comic person. They just, for whatever reason, happen to have it. You better believe I'm going to try to get that book for $1. Like, I understand some people are like, no, you got to be fair and let them know what it's worth or whatever. I'm like, you let me know what it's worth to you. Because if it's worth $1 to you, then I'm going home with one less dollar and one NYX3. Maybe it's not the most karma. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. But maybe that's not how you like to buy books. Maybe you have a different approach. And if you do, better on you. But you know what? I'm not made out of money. And like I said, there's a bajillion books that I want to have. And I'm constantly, whenever I buy books, it is of the mindset, I try never to lose money. Granted, it happens. Sure, it happens sometimes. But I always try to buy books at a value that I think will retain the value or grow in value. Now, granted, I'm wrong sometimes, sure. Finn is my wait, I lost my spot. Finn is my favorite character of all time for over 10 years. Missed part. Biggest question is, what is your opinion of Fin Fang Foom? Okay. I hope you know. I love that cover, that Strange Tales. I don't remember the number. Super cool book.
Finn from Star
I know,
because like 10 years. That's a bit.
I read the second comment first, and I'm like, Finn. I'm like, first of all, there's supposed to be another N in that. And second of all, I was like, 10 years? I was like, what does that mean? It's like your favorite character to come out in the last 10? Anyway, Fin Fang Foom, very cool. I don't think we'll ever get him, considering we didn't get him in Shang-Chi. I don't think we ever will. They didn't even really try, other than there was a dragon. What's going on, Levi? I feel like the end credit scene should have had Han flying up in the Falcon, leaving Luke meditating. I'm not mad about the show, but it could have been a lot better. Well, first of all, we're not, which granted you didn't really, but we're not gonna leave we're talking about any spoilers because some people in the chat haven't seen it. I am very excited about it. We've kind of talked about all the episodes up until then, but I really enjoyed it. I had a blast with it. I thought it was super good. Anyway, backtracking a little bit. Fin Fang Foom. I want a bunch of those Strange Tales, Tales to Astonish, Journey into Mystery, like those early books. I'd love to get them, but again, they are very expensive. And yeah, that's why I have to buy books as cheap as I can and hope they go up in value. And then, like I said, and there are times, because for the most part, most books up here have a certain price point where if they did grow in value to X, value, then I'd be like, okay, I could let it go for that price. Now, granted, I don't know what all those prices are. For Kingpin, for example, because it's obvious. Like, if it became, we'll just say stupid numbers at first. Because some people are like, no, I couldn't sell it. But like, if that was $1 million book, you better believe that thing is getting put in an auction, in a heritage auction. I wouldn't keep anything for $1 million. You know what I mean? Some people say, this is a good what if for people. I ask them if they found a good, nice copy. Let's just say, we'll just go ahead and say a potential 9/6 candidate of Amazing Fantasy 15 for Spider-Man. Let's say you even got it, you found it in a dollar bin. Again, you're at a yard sale. You found it, beautiful copy. You got it for $1. You send it, you get it graded. Comes back a 9/6. Do you keep that book because you're a big Spider-Man fan, and this is your opportunity to own such an incredible book?
Or do you
sell that book for $3 million
and live a good life?
And there's so many people that are like, oh, I could never sell an Amazing Fantasy 15. I'm like,
I could. Watch me.
I would own every comic I ever wanted if I had $3 million. Other than an amazing... Maybe I'd get a low-grade Amazing Fantasy 15.
I would own a house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would own a mansion at that point, you know?
Yeah, maybe not a mansion.
No, you know, I'm using exaggerated words, but I'm just saying,
A
for
house.
$3 million, you can live so well. I don't know why. And again, I talk very exaggerated, so I can reel it back in. It's like, okay, you would sell that book for $1 million. What about $500,000? What about quarter? You know, and then just keep going lower, 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 until, for example, if that book became... Right now, it's about a $1,500 book. And we'll stretch it far. Let's say if it became... And also, it kind of just depends on the time. Because, don't get me wrong, I really like that book. But there was a time I was considered trading it for a Marvel Spotlight 5. But then I got a Marvel Spotlight 5, so now I'm good. However, if another book really came onto my radar...
That's a very good wall.
And here's the thing. I wanted to pick up Marvel Spotlight 5 because I have a fear that Ghost Rider may be announced or revealed sometime relatively soon for the MCU. And once that happens, Marvel Spotlight 5 may have become a very unattainable book for me. And I love Ghost Rider. I wanted to make sure I got one in my collection. So that's kind of how I buy books, is I think about, because there's so many that I want, and I'm like, which ones do I really believe? And it's kind of like spec buying, except for it's more like using spec to prep. That's a new title for a video there.
Yeah.
A new series. But because, you know, if my serious worry is that Marvel Spotlight 5 is soon going to be unattainable to me, then that needs to be my top priority. Like, kind of right now, Clone Wars 1 is one of my top priorities, actually. I've been really wanting to get Surfer stuff. So I want Fantastic Four 48 through 50. I would love to get Silver Surfer.
Do you think we'd ever get Tamira Morrison as an old Rex?
Very possible. Very possible. That's another reason why I think that book's as crazy as that book is, I think that book could be kind of considered a sleeper because of that reason right there. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, Surfer stuff. So I want Fantastic Four 48 through 50. I want Silver Surfer 1 and 3 and 4. Those are books that I'm like, man, any day we could get an announcement and those books could just be out of reach for me. And they're books that I really, really want. I'm going to try to catch up with chat now. You can. We just can't see it. Wait, can't see. I've lost my thing. Fing Fang Foom next villain in Shang-Chi. I mean, it's possible. I don't think so, but I don't. I could be wrong. No Ultimate Fallout 4 on the wall. It's a book that I want very badly. It was on my list that I put out early in January. I think it might have been my first video in January for books that I do want to pick up in 2022. Any books you're specking on right now? I kind of answered that a little bit right there. I mean, there's a ton of books. Earlier in the stream, I talked about first appearance of Mace Windu. I can't remember what it's called, but it's got a sweet Darth Maul cover on it. And it's kind of like loosely. It's one of those things. Like, that was not one I'm hugely specking on. But it's like, I would love to see Mace Windu return as an old grizzly man. And even if he doesn't, whatever. It's a really cool Darth Maul cover on my wall, you know? Like, it's not too bad of a loss there. It would be sold and I would have... Oh, yeah, so many things I want. Yeah, like I say, like if you had a $3 million book, for sure. I don't really want any old books. The only ones I want is Fantastic Four 45 and 46. Wonder how much I could get for Chris's hat. Oh my goodness. I've got almost a full run of Quasar. It's only a matter of time.
My hat is worth...
Has anyone disliked your videos? Yeah, people have definitely disliked my videos. I can't look... Well, can I look it on my phone?
There are troll bots that dislike videos,
well, I mean, not even that. I mean, you know, I've made some videos that I know that I'm like, yeah, this isn't gonna sit right with everybody, and that's okay because it's my content, it's my videos. I can do whatever I want. Yeah, on the app it doesn't show me. It shows me a much smaller view of all the information, so I'll kind of show you here real quick.
As we approach the 2-hour mark.
I don't know if that'll show up well, but it doesn't show me the dislikes. It just shows likes and comments. And that I'm pretty sure that's how the app has always
build
been.
Your thing.
I don't think that's because you can't see dislikes now or whatever. And I think there's a way to turn that off, but I just haven't looked up how to do it because I don't care that much. I mean, I think it's dumb. Honestly, if you ask me, I wish dislikes were just back how they used to be, because my main thing is I think it's honestly made these fake trailer channels grow. Oh, I thought that dropped. Oh, God, that scared me. I didn't hear the noise. Anyway, because cause there's so many people that make fake trailers and so many people that fall for it. And one of the key things you could look at was you'd be like, oh, this dislike bar is 99% full. It's probably not a real trailer. So, you watch the first 2 seconds or whatever, and then you skip. And it saves you a lot of time. But because most fake trailers are pretty easy to spot, but sometimes people do a really good job at it. And also, and I get, some people are doing it to trick people, and some people just genuinely like to make these trailers. They like to video edit and use what they have available to try to make something. It's fun for them. I understand that is like a hobby for people, and I'm not mad at them for that. That's Ray attacking people, murdering them because she's a murderer. Anyway, what if it's Chris letting the dislike button on the, or hitting the dislike? I don't know something like on the videos. He's not in. Oh, could be. I wonder if I click on a video like this, will it show me? No. It doesn't even show me the likes when I click on it like that. It shows me other stuff. But yeah, I can look at it on my computer, but I'd have to pull up on a different screen, and I'm not doing any of that right now.
The real star of the show, BB-8.
Real star of the show's Waffles over here. He's a cutie. Other books that I'm specking on.
I like this thing a lot better than I thought I would.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, anyway.
Look, it's Ray, and it's Luke, and a Jawa.
I'm trying to think if there's anything. I mean, there's always books I'm looking to buy. Let me look at my want list, which I want to also update my want list at some point. Because I did a want list for the channel, but I want to show you all more stuff that I'm looking to buy or wanting to buy. Like I said, I really want to get Surfer stuff. That's kind of high on my list. I think any X-Men keys that you can pick up. A big one, I think probably the biggest one that I want. Not in terms of this is the most valuable book that I want, but the one that I want the most is probably X-Men 129, first Kitty and Emma, because I'm a big fan of Kitty. Oh yeah, giant size X-Men. That's such a good one. I would really love any teasers on your next video. Yeah, I gave one earlier in this video, but I'll do it again here. It's gonna be a haul video. Let's see. I like collecting just to collect. I like numbers. I like art. It's just fun. Yeah, and that's what's cool. There's a lot of different things about collecting. Because honestly, for me, it's kind of like a separate. Specking to me is kind of like a whole separate hobby. It has a much more gambling aspect to it, which I really like gambling. So I don't know. It's a lot of fun for me to try to try to win. That's what it is. It's less about did I make a bunch of money and more about yes, I was right, got it right. I'm gonna make it my goal to comment on all your videos and to your famous. I don't know if famous is the right word. I woke up Waffles, everyone. Look at that. He's.
Oh no.
Look at him. He's so disheveled. Okay, so this is my hint. Do you want to go see Chris?
Waffle.
So haul video. We got some Legos, some Funko Pops, or just one?
One
I think
Lego.
two. No, I was saying Funko Pops. Is it just one?
They're in that box.
Okay. And we got maybe one or two Funko Pops. We got some action figures, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't remember what they are. We got some though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Two.
Anyway.
One that we forgot to show off.
Yeah.
Like a month or two ago.
Yeah, one that we found is like, oh, whoops, I forgot about you. And then I have a stack of comics that are, cheaper books, $5, $10 books. Some cool stuff that I'll be showing off. And then I have 3 big books. This is gonna be. I thought about it earlier in the stream. This is gonna be, I think, the biggest haul we've ever had. These 3 books are worth more than my whole CGC submission, my last CGC shipment rather, that I got back. And 2 of them are raw. One of them's graded. Here is the price tag I pulled off of. Hold on, let me turn this camera off. This is the price tag off of the cheapest book of the 3 big ones. Like I said, there's a big stack of small books as well, but that's the price tag from the cheapest of the 3 big banger books. Super stoked. Hold on. Marco, would you ever crack open any of your slabs, clean and press for flaws in hopes of getting a higher grade? Sure. I mean, it just depends. If I'm trying to think, like for example, like this is only a 5. If for a bit of context, I bought that from a friend who did have it cleaned and pressed, so I know that book is good to go. Sure, there's always a chance I could get a higher grade, but there's a chance I could get a lower grade on it too. So I wouldn't do that one in particular. But if I had bought that one, let's just say off eBay, and I gave it a good look, and I would take the book to my boss, who has a good eye. He's been doing comics for a long time. I would like, hey, take a look at this. Does this look like some stuff that would be, because yeah, sometimes it's like, yeah, well, that would press out, but is it really worth it to do all that? But yeah, if we agreed, and then I would have my cleaner and presser look at it, and ask him, is like, do you think we could get a significant bump in grade on this? And if we all agreed, that yeah, this is a good idea, then yeah, I would do it. That being said, I've never bought a comic that I would do that to. Trying to think, what are some other low grades? This is only a 3, but I got that one cleaned and pressed, and it's just a really rough copy. Well, let me try to think what I didn't send in, because that's the thing, I sent that one in myself. This one I did buy. I think I had my cleaner and presser look at that one. He said, no, that's probably about as good as it's going to get. Again, always the chance, but again, you always also risk the chance of getting a lower grade. I bought this one. I don't think I've had him look at it. No. I bought this one from him. Never mind. I was thinking I got it off eBay. I got this one from my cleaner and presser. So yeah, I would send that one back in. I did buy... We bought both of these off eBay. That being said, I don't particularly care about the grade on these too much, because they're 2 books that aren't going anywhere ever. So, because again, I do have some books that it's like, yeah, for the right price, but I mean, these 2 in particular aren't going anywhere. My first Dracula I bought from my friend that I bought the Spider-Man 50 from. So again, I know that one was cleaned and pressed. Yeah, I mean, that's more or less. If I had a book that was a 9.6, I've thought about this. I haven't had any that really quite fit the criteria. But if I had a book that was a 9.6 that was pretty expensive, that became dumb expensive at a 9.8,
What are you doing?
And again, I would only do this. This one wouldn't be under the advice that it would happen, but more so I would have my boss and my cleaner and presser look at it and be like, do you think there's a shot we could get a 9.8? Like, for example, I'll just throw a crazy one out there. If I had a Hulk 181, the difference between a 9.6 and a 9.8 is basically double the value. Crazy amount of money you're talking. I think, is it it's like a $30,000, or is it more than that? I don't even know. Let me look it up. I'm just saying numbers out here. Whatever. We'll just say 30,000. Oh, a book that I know is $30,000 is the 1 in 25 variant of Ultimate Fallout 4. I know at a 9.8 that's a $30,000 book. I think at a 9.6 it drops much more to like a $10,000 book. I think probably let's say $10,000 to $15,000 book. So if I had a book that was that expensive, or that's obviously an extreme measure, we could dial it back down a bit. But again, if I had a really big book where the difference between a 9.8 or 9.6 and a 9.8 is a huge, incredible difference, that would be a situation in which I would want to try, maybe, if I felt strong about the gamble, I would try to crack it and resubmit it. But let's see. I'm going to make it. Okay, I read that one. Restore. I'm excited for this video. Yeah, I'm excited to show you all. Whenever I get my White Vision back, would you want to trade for some Raws? Potentially. It's a book that I don't have, and I'm semi-interested in. It's not like top of my list or anything, but it's like, yeah, I wouldn't mind having that book. I think there's some good spec value to it because White Vision's presumably coming back eventually. But also, I feel like there is a bit of risk. Even though there's that spec, it's like, oh, maybe White Vision is going to pop up in this movie, that movie, or whatever, and that book will shoot up in value. But also, I feel like I don't know how long we're going to have White Vision. I could see them being like, oh, we're giving him his color back, potentially next time we see him. Now, granted, I'm sure he'll be White Vision at first, but as far as how long he's going to stay that way, I don't know. So that's a book that I'm not crazy spec'd on, but it's still a good one. And it's a cool cover. But yeah, we reached the 2-hour mark here.
I'm very sleepy. Just like Waffle. Waffles, you want to go to sleep? You want to go to bed?
He wants attention.
He wants to lay down.
Here. Oh. Hold the camera. Oh, goodness.
Me?
I can do it, actually. Oh, my. He's freaking out now. He's like, don't put me on the camera.
Come here, Waffles.
There he is. Oh, wrong way. Look at him. Hope everyone's getting their fix of waffles in. Why'd you ruin his hair? You put his hair over his eyes.
He did that to himself.
No. Oh my god, he smacked the camera.
I smacked it because Jedi Farce is there. No. Smack!
No. Okay, let's see what else we got. Are CGC 9.9 worth investing in? Maybe not, because they're usually based on... Wait. They're usually based on the materials of the cover and not subject to flaws. We don't know White Vision could be permanent. Yeah, it's true. It could be. But I do believe the Infinity Stones will return. Maybe? It's possible. I don't know how I feel about the Infinity Stones quite yet. I honestly see him staying White Vision only because he has stressed how much. Yeah, I mean, that's fair, I guess. And the CGC 9.9 are super valuable and rare. Okay, so CGC 9.9 or 10, because 10 times. Oh my god. CGC 9.9s and 10s, because 10s do exist. They're super cool. I'd like to get one. I'm not so crazy about them on certain books. Some people are like, "Ooh, I got a 9.9 or whatever," but it's like, yeah, honestly, if you just search, the only thing you put in your search bar on eBay, CGC 9.9, like half of them are The Last Ronin, because it's a big, very sturdy book with a strong cover. So it's not impressive, you know what I mean? Like, sure, it is cool. Mine's probably not a 9.9. I got one getting graded right now. I doubt that it'll come back a 9.9, you know. And I would be ecstatic if it came back a 9.9. It'd be super cool to have one. But as far as like freaking out about them and paying a whole bunch of money, I would not. Now, granted, that's when you're talking about a book like that, and then, like, all these store exclusives and stuff like that. That's what you'll see 9.9s and 10s are these books that we know, went straight from the manufacturer to CGC or whoever, and it's like, nah, that's not. Now, one book I did see recently was Captain America 100, which is his first. I can't remember what it used to be, but it was one of those titles that changed the name mid-series, so it was something else, and then it became Captain America. So 100 is kind of like his first issue, and I saw a 9.9 on that. Now that is an incredible book. If I saw a 9.9, who are we talking about today, spec wise?
Ruffles, you little bug.
I know he's freaking out. I'm sure y'all can hear him. He just wants both my hands of attention, and I talk with my hand. So
Oreo.
If there was a 9.9, we'll just keep going back to 9.9 NYX3. My God, what a monster of a book! If there was a 9.9, Savage She-Hulk #1, monster. Kingpin, there's no way. I mean, there might be one out there, maybe, but I highly doubt it.
Stinky.
Imagine a CGC 10 Fantastic 4 #1. Yeah, something like that would be monstrous. Because that's the thing, like, even with... Now, this is the prices I looked up a long time ago. I'm sure that they're not accurate now. But I was just curious. I think I saw a 9.9 on a Last Ronin 1. And this was more
was that, Waffles?
relative to when the book first came out.
Gross.
Obviously, enough time for it to get graded or whatever. But so a 9.9 Last Ronin sold for like $500 something. And I was curious. I was like, well, what's the 9.8 going for? It's like $200. And that was more than double the price of a 9.8, which is crazy because typically, roughly, but the price difference between a 9.6 and a 9.8 is double already. So you take that and then more than double it for a 9.9. Now, granted, would that translate if somebody came across a copy of a 9.9 Hulk 181, and like I said, I think that's maybe a $30,000 book. I don't remember off the top of my head. But does that make it a $75,000 book now? Or like you said, a Hulk or a Fantastic Four #1 graded at a 10. I don't know what a 9.8 goes for, but I know, it'd be a lot, obviously. I don't even know if there is a 9.8 on that.
Look at Oreo in the camera, Marco. No. It was a trick.
You want a Last Ronin figure retro style? Are you talking about like those, what are they called?
NECA?
No, the little 3 3/4.
Oh yeah, those.
What are they called?
Just retro figures.
I don't know, those 5-point articulation retro ones, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, they did that for a bunch of like 80s movies forever.
God, what are they called? I know
I
their
saw them
name.
everywhere at FYE for like the longest time.
Yeah. I can't remember what it's called.
Oreo, you little sweetheart.
But anyway,
Waffles, you're just a little punk.
that's kind of my thoughts on 9.9s and 10s. Roughly, anyway, at least. Again, and I talk about that like about 9.8s too. I don't buy 9.8s most of the time. Is there a single? I bought the Venom #3 at a 9.8 because that came in the shop one day. It was a book that I was looking for, and it came in 9.8 signed by Donny Cates, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm buying it. Come now, boy. What other 9.8s are up here? I bought. You can't see it. There's a Marvel's #6, I think, which I've done a video on before. What?
What?
Or he says Super 7.
Oh.
Oh, Super 7 is the name of the thing. Yeah. I don't know if that's what I'm thinking.
It's a 7? I thought that was a question mark.
No, it's a 7. Anyway, there's a 1 in 25 really sick Silver Surfer cover that is known for having a factory defect where a lot of the copies had a big tear on the cover. So that was a book I went out of my way to get into 9.8 on. I think that was it. I think that might be the only 2 9.8s I've ever bought. I bought some 9.6s. I buy a lot of 9.0s. But I don't freak out about that high grade. Now, again, though, when I send them in to get graded and they come back 9.8s, I'm very excited. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me confused. Just subbed you up. Thank you very much. Wait. I guess that makes sense. Thanks. I'm sorry. Just unsubscribe now. Thank you, Comic Vet. Appreciate you subbing. So what does that put? We're just climbing at astronomical speeds here. We are at... Sorry, Waffle, just smacked you in the face. We are at 766.
Oh, my God.
Wait, 777... Wait. I said it wrong. I'm sorry. I'm legitimately dyslexic. 676. There we go. 676. Getting close to 700. I had the right numbers, but not in the right order. Anyway, thank you all so much.
If we hit 800 by next week...
700.
700 by next week, we might be building one of the big ones.
True.
We got 2 big sets.
Calm down a little bit. Don't get us to 700 at least for 2 weeks, because I want to do a gaming stream next week. Anyway, let me catch up on the stream a little bit. I think my ultimate goal is to own at least a page of the original Captain America #1. That'd be cool.
That's fair, yeah.
I don't know if there's anything I'd like a page of other than maybe... I guess Amazing Fantasy 15.
What's that?
For Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? Yeah. That'd be a cool page, though.
Because I think I can reasonably build up... I don't even know. I mean, I think I can reasonably build up to eventually owning a low-grade copy of First Iron Man. Tales 39.
Look at her. I meant in the camera.
Oh, yeah. I think I can make that happen. I don't think I have to buy a page on that one. Anyway. Yeah, done like the 80s TMNT. That was only because you were in the stream earlier this time, Jedi.
It's Super Baby that's saying that.
If I ever... Oh, okay.
Oh, but he is also...
No. I see Jedi there. I see Jedi there. If I ever get higher grades for any of the plaques on the wall, can I trade with you? Wait. Are you saying if you get higher grades of any of these particular books? Or just higher grades on anything? But also, yeah, I've done a trade before. 2 trades? A trade. I've done a trade before. 676. Yeah, thank you, thank you. I like I said, I had the right numbers, not in the right order. Love the long stream. Build the Death Star. Oh God, what does that thing go for? Yeah, look that up real quick. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, well, I don't care that much. Chris, I'm sure would love to have the Death Star.
to build the Lego Death Star.
You'd rather have a Star Destroyer, though, wouldn't you?
I would rather have the UCS Star Destroyer, which is not a long stream. That is several long streams. Yeah. Let me look at the Death Star before I look up that.
Trade for the lower ones. Trade for the lower ones for the higher version. I'm still a little confused. Are you saying... Hold on one second. Are you saying if you have a lower grade, will you trade for my higher grade? Or are you saying the other way around? Waffles. Oh my god, do y'all hear him just making noises and being ridiculous? Waffles, calm down. Alright, fellas, I'm out of here. See you next week. Thank you, Quick Draw, for stopping by. Hope you have a good one. Waffles, you're in my hair. I'll kind of quickly try to answer your question regardless of which way it is.
It goes to about 400 to 600.
That's actually less expensive than I thought it was going to be. Not to say that that's cheap, but I was expecting $800 to like $1,000. I have the higher grade, you have the lower grade. Okay, so potentially maybe it depends on what book it is. It depends, like, there's a lot of these books that I'm happy with the grade that I do have. Like, for example, I think I'm pretty content with these two. For context, this was my first slab ever, and this was a kind of a, because Chris got it for me for Christmas a couple years ago. And then this was kind of my thank you back to him. It was either the second or third slab that I ever bought. I can't remember. I might have bought a man thing in between that. I can't remember. But I think it was the second. Waffles. But anyway, so those two, kind of hold a little bit of a more sentimental value. That being said, like, would I enjoy a higher grade on my Savage She-Hulk? Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I have to ask, did Chris pick the color of that couch? No, it was a couch my mom had. She wasn't doing anything with, so now it's my couch.
Marco, the largest Lego set with the most pieces, it's not something you'd expect. It's the Lego
goose.
Art World map.
Huh.
It's 11,000 pieces.
Yeah, we could do that in a stream.
After that, it's the Lego...
Hey, low budget. You're coming
Lego
into the
Titanic.
tail end, but I appreciate you being here anyway.
Lego Titanic's 9,000 pieces.
Okay, don't start saying every piece count of every Lego set.
But the biggest Star Wars one, Marco.
What?
The big Millennium Falcon. That would be a really good one.
I'd much rather have a Star Destroyer.
I'd much rather have the Star Destroyer, but
yeah,
the big Millennium Falcon.
To me, that is...
Ooh, the big AT-AT's under that.
Stop. I don't want to listen to this whole list.
I'm not going through all of it.
But yeah, regardless though, I think for me anyway, coolest one would have to be the big Star Destroyer.
Not even the big clone dropship?
Cooler than the Star Destroyer?
Clone dropship's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's neat.
When I was, at that Lego con, I was watching somebody build it. It's like massive.
But if a genie dropped down right now and it's like, I am the Lego genie, you can have one of these two Lego sets. You tell me you're gonna pick the dropship over the Star Destroyer?
I'd pick the Star Destroyer only because it's been out longer, and so therefore it's gonna get more expensive.
Nah, whatever. Star Destroyer is. I mean, don't get me wrong. Dropship's awesome. Star Destroyer is way cooler and much larger, right?
No.
No?
Wait, maybe.
Anyway, regardless, what was I talking about? Okay, talking about grades and trades and stuff. Okay, now I'm cut up on stream.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Waffles, you are such a baby. Yeah, so I mean, there are certain books that I would like to improve grades on. It's not really like a goal of mine, but a lot of things that I do aren't a goal. Like, for example, I have this haul video coming out Friday. 3 big books, like I said. 3 absolutely massive books. And the biggest book in that wasn't on my spectrum of to get books at all. It's just a book that I came across And I was like, well, this is what I'm doing, I guess. So, and there's a lot of books that are like that I end up picking up just because the opportunity arises. Spider-Man 50, my friend was selling. I wasn't trying to get it at all, but he was selling it. Tomb of Dracula 1, wasn't trying to get it at all, but my friend was selling it. Trying to think of something that was completely off my radar, but I picked up anyway. I don't know. In that case, it's a beautiful colored couch. Oh no. I will say, I do know, I can't remember all the details of it, but somehow, some way, this used to be in like a hotel or something. Oh my god.
And now it's in our basement.
What do you want? Do you want to dance in front of the camera? Do you want to dance in front of the camera?
Oh, put the poor baby
He keeps
down.
attacking me. Oh my goodness.
Just do what I'm doing with the
14
Oreo.
likes. Thank you very much,
Hold
everyone.
him down like this. Like a little baby.
Put him in my shirt.
No. Still goes for the attack. You've just given him a better angle.
Yeah, that was a bad idea. Oop. What about the Beach She-Hulk? I think I can get 9.8. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I bought that one at a 9.6. I specifically went on eBay, and I was like, 9.6 is good for me. You know, there is a bit of spec behind that book, obviously, because She-Hulk is coming up, and it's a book I wanted to make sure that I got before it got even more expensive. That being said, I love that cover. There's a bunch of cool John Byrne She-Hulk covers, and that is my favorite cover. I really want that jump rope cover. Is the most expensive one. I think it's pretty on par with her first appearance, which is kind of crazy. Both at 9.8. I don't know the exact numbers. I can't remember, but I mean that book is very expensive. Is my point that I'm getting across. That being said, and it's a cool one. I really want it, but I don't like it as much as the Beach Ball Vanity Fair homage. Love that cover. You want that Thor 337? My Thor 337, although only an 8.5, a bit of a lower grade, is very cool because it's a Canadian price variant. My only Canadian price variant in my whole collection. Let's see. Picked up a Psylocke 4 issue mini today that I had no idea existed. I think it was from 2010. Very cool. Very, very nice.
Very nice.
I'm sure it'll be in one of your videos I'll see here pretty soon. Waffles is going absolutely wild right now.
Absolutely.
Just craving pure attention.
Bonkers.
But, you still haven't liked the video, Jedi? Oh my goodness.
Jedi Farce is a fiend.
Yeah, Jedi Farce is the
antagonist
of the channel, yeah. He's our enemy. Wants to say something about our couch. I don't even know. He has something see, that's the thing. He doesn't want to hurt our mom's feelings. But our feelings he doesn't care for.
She'll hurt your feelings.
Yeah, she probably would. We'll pick up some She-Hulks after the spec dies down. I have a bit of feeling about that because I understand the idea, and don't get me wrong, definitely don't buy at peak. But what happens often with a book is it'll grow in value, and then after the hype, it'll drop. But it's got a new plateau. It used to be down here, and then it shot up like crazy, and then now it's here. And so if you have an opportunity to buy while it's down here, you definitely should, because just because it calmed down from being up here doesn't mean you're getting a better deal now than if you bought it originally. But like I said, if you think it's at peak, definitely don't buy then. Which I would say She-Hulk is definitely not at peak right now, because we still have a much more to go, a full trailer, and that'll peak it up, and then or push it up, and then when we get the show and all that. But then also, how well does the show do? That stuff's a little bit harder to predict. If people are like meh about She-Hulk, then yeah, this stuff might go down quite a bit lower. But also, if She-Hulk is like the greatest Disney Plus show they've ever put out, then you might be looking at a very high new plateau. So just be cautious on things like that is all I'm trying to get across. I know you know about it, but yeah, I'm not ranting at you, low budget. I'm talking to everyone, talking to the class here. That's a hot couch. We try here. We try. She raised you guys. Your mom is either a fantastic woman or saint. I mean, not sure which yet. I mean, she's somebody. You're Chris's BFF. Jedi. Pay attention.
Ow.
Once Chris is done building the Legos, he does not care about you all at all. He is like, I'm gonna just be over here chilling on my phone. I'm tired too.
When I can't. You told me to be quiet. I wanted to talk about more Legos, but you were like, no.
Because I know exactly what you were gonna do. You weren't gonna talk. You were just gonna be like, this set 40,000 pieces. This set 30,000 pieces. This set 20,000 pieces. And then you're just gonna do a list.
All of them.
Yes, you were.
Those are the ones that I like.
I was not gonna. Nope. Was not gonna entertain that one. It's the difference between having a conversation about something and reading off a list.
I found this thing. It's not official Lego, but they make a giant sand crawler. It's remote control.
Not officially Lego, is that what you said?
Yeah, it's like the same kind of like building block stuff.
It's Mega Blocks.
I forgot what it was, but it's not Lego.
What do you want, Waffle? What do you want, Waffles? Chris, don't! We'll get copyright claimed.
That's why I quickly switched from,
yeah.
from the guitar.
But we are going to be wrapping up the stream here. Lego list video at 1,000 subs.
Lego list video. I'll make a list of top Lego sets of the year at the end of the year.
I think that would be a fun, maybe stream idea. Not really necessarily a video.
Top Lego sets that I've built.
No, hold on. Hear me out.
It's not even of the year, because
Hear me out. Like, let's just say in 3 or 4 weeks' time, you want to do a stream. Instead of building, we talk about like the top 10 Lego sets that you really want to get or something.
Yeah. And then we share our Amazon list.
We share our Amazon wish list and see what happens. Just putting it out there. But no, I think that would work better as a video because it doesn't. Community night, anything goes. Like I said, we might start playing some video games. We might just sit here and put the camera on the dogs one day, and we might leave. We might just step out.
What if one community night we just shoot the camera and end the stream?
But you're taking credit then. Well, we're changing your idea a little bit. No.
Quick, ban him.
Ban. But no, I do 15 likes. Thank you all so much. But I think that'd be a better time to do stuff about Legos, and maybe even we kind of talked about doing like some stuff about action figures, because I do like action figures, but I know it's not really what brings everybody to the channel. You know what I mean? It's not the focus of the channel. And so I wouldn't want to necessarily do a video on it. Oh, I do got a little bit of news for y'all though. If you are Marvel Legends fans, and Venom fans specifically, Marvel Legends Venom fan, or even if you're just a Venom fan, maybe this is just the one that you need to get. So they're coming out. They revealed a while back an image for. It wasn't like a actually produced. It was more of like a design for a Marvel Legends Null, God of the Symbiotes. and it looks amazing. I can't remember. It's been a while now since they revealed it. They said it is going to be a larger figure. He's going to be like 7 or 8 inches. I can't remember. Anyway, so my boss was on the phone with his Entertainment Earth rep today, or yesterday, I think. And, he's telling them about new stuff coming up for order or whatever. And we don't have any images yet, but it is up for order. That is a 2-pack, Null, and a winged Venom. And that's incredible.
I just remember there is a Venom with grabby hands. The Punisher Venom. Because he has guns.
Yeah.
So they have to have grabby hands.
I think we'll get a hand for the sword, Chris. Because since it's a 2... Now, granted, if it was a single release, maybe not. But since it's in the 2-pack...
We are going to play Lego Skywalker Saga. I pre-ordered the special edition. What I have planned for that is...
Superman on Nintendo 64.
What I have planned for that is I want to build... Because I bought the special edition. I'm going to get a little Lego set. I'm going to build the small little thing. We're going to talk about the stream real quick, what we're doing. Then we're going to play the game.
Terrence just had a great idea.
What?
He said we should do unboxings on the live streams.
Marco? I've been... you mean like haul?
For figures.
Oh, for figures?
Yeah, so we do our haul video, but then take the figures and actually kind of play around with them and unbox them. Because I don't like to do that too much.
I was going to say, I suggested we do our haul video on the stream a while ago.
No, I still want to do haul videos. No. Because,
just watch another video of yours.
Hey, what's up, Jacob? Where you showed some comics you're giving away at 700 subs. One you showed my Holy Grail, Spider-Man 2099 #1. Yep, I got all those comics right here. So I'm giving away the facsimile for Werewolf by Night 32, first appearance of Moon Knight. I want to say werewolf. We have
first werewolf.
We have Strange Academy 13, the Art Adams variant. Low print run on this thing. Absolutely beautiful cover. Actually, the most expensive book here. We have Venom Lethal Protector #1. A book that I have given away in the past, but I was like, you know what? People like that book. It's still holding decent value. I'm going to give it away again. And then we have Spider-Man 2099 #1. I didn't save it for last for dramatic effect. It was just last in the stack. But yeah, all books I'm giving away at 700, which we are getting so close to. I appreciate all the new subscribers to the channel. But anyway, going back to the live stream talk real quick. I do like that idea. Thank you very much, Terrence. Because during the haul videos, I'd like to show them off, but we don't have a lot of time to really dive down deep into them. So instead of doing stupid Legos, but instead of actually messing around with Legos, which maybe we'll build something small or something, whatever. But first we'll start with the action figures and actually spend time with them. I like that idea a lot. A sub, maybe you get lucky. Yeah.
Not next stream because next stream's video games, but the stream after that.
Yeah. What we'll do is we'll start saving them up. I like that idea.
Waffles approaching.
Yeah, he's coming to attack you now. Maybe no. He attacks me, but just sits on you.
Oh, Hordeo's attacking me.
No, he's just making him attack me. Look, you just made him excited for me. A sub, maybe I'll get lucky. Yeah. Okay, I read that one I think already. But yeah. Just comment on as many videos as you can.
Yeah, super baby. Skywalker Saga. Here we go. I'm sorry, I was reading chat.
I know, but
you told me to be.
You read chat, but don't interrupt me in the middle of responding to someone. Make sure you comment. On every video you comment on is another chance to win. I say it all the time. You get a shirt that says that. But yeah. You weren't here earlier in the stream, I don't think, but I am thinking about reworking. This giveaway is going to be like that, but maybe future giveaways I'll do something a little different just to make sure I am rewarding the people that are watching videos now, because I won't go over it too much entirely, but yeah, there's people that used to watch my videos that maybe don't watch them or don't watch them too often anymore or whatever, and I want to find the best way. I don't know what it is yet, but I want to find the best way to support the
We
people
write all
that
their names
are
and we
supporting me.
pull it out of a hat.
But anyway, go ahead and talk about your. Oh, we're not playing the Lego game though next week.
Not
That,
next week.
when does that come out?
April 5th or 15th.
13th. The Darth Vader 21st Grogu cover appearance. Yeah, that was a really cool book. The issue that I got isn't, don't get me wrong, it's in pretty good condition, but it actually has a bit of a corner ding, we'll call it. It's not as crispy of a copy as I would like to get. I might even try to buy some more off eBay if they're still relatively cheap. And I consider $15, maybe $20 to be relatively cheap. I don't think I want to spend more than that. It's a book that I don't know. I'm a little confused on as far as is now the best time to try to snag them up or should you wait? I'm a little iffy. Did we say what we were playing next week?
No, we didn't.
Did you want to, or did you want to leave it a mystery?
I don't care.
We're gonna try to play Project Zomboid next week.
Oh, is that what we agreed to?
Yeah.
I thought we were playing Raft.
Oh. No, I want to play Project Zomboid.
Okay.
Yeah.
April 5th.
Yeah, so second or third week of April we'll try to probably play that.
Because that's when I get my disc copy. After that, I need to get
Wait, what did he ask you?
the PC copy.
Which is your favorite, Chris? What are we talking about? Favorite Lego game, maybe?
Clarify on that.
Oh, hold on. Also, the video you released talking about crazy prices this week had another one drop. Yeah, another radar. I wouldn't say quite under the radar. I mean, I think people knew it was coming up. I think what really helped it, I don't know for sure. I want to do more research. I know my shop in particular was allocated. I'm assuming other places were as well. If it was a big allocation issue, then I can see this book really growing in value. Yeah, what's your favorite Lego Star Wars game?
Okay. Obviously, it's actually no, because I recently played Clone Wars, Lego Star Wars Clone Wars, and that's actually really good.
All they had was cover A on that. Yeah.
But I think it might be a bit nostalgic for the complete saga. I played a bit of what's that first? Force Awakens one. But I was playing it on PlayStation Now, and the internet kept cutting out because you stream it on PlayStation Now sometimes. And I was streaming that one, and so I gave up on that one just because the stream kept cutting out.
The crazy thing on that Darth Vader 20, because everybody's talking about the Mando cover, but A and B were both incredible.
Vader has
too.
really good covers. He always has.
Vader pretty much always does have incredible covers, but man, these two were so good. We couldn't decide which one to get, so we got both. But yeah, obviously the Mando cover is a big deal. I think I might try to pick up another couple copies. It's the corner ding doesn't bother me too much. Like I said, it's pretty light. But if the book ever were to get to a state in which I would maybe consider getting it graded, a book like that, brand new book, you do want to get a 9.8 on. It's pretty much the only time I expect to get a 9.8 is when it is a new book. Especially, I get to pick out my books that come in, and again, perks of working at a comic shop. But I get to look at them. But I mean, we only got 2 copies, and they both look the same.
I was gonna say you should turn on the waffle cam real quick.
He's being a punk.
I know, that's what I'm trying to. Hold on. Let me angle it down so it'll look down on it while he's being a punk. There we go. Now we've got a proper waffle cam.
Yeah. Anyway. But even that being said,
now he's stopped being a punk.
I know. He knows he's being watched. But anyway,
Stop petting him for a second.
Okay.
Oh, where are you going?
Look at him. Anyway, I'm kind of thinking that this book might go up in value, and I could be completely wrong. in a couple weeks, maybe it's only a $10 book, and I'm out here buying them at 20 a piece, and like, oh man. But that's the thing. I really need to get some more information, and some of that takes a little bit more time.
I'm trying to get my hand to wear the hat.
See, look, if I'm petting him, he's super calm.
But stop for a second. Don't look at
God,
me.
he knows he's being watched, and he's being a punk. He's been going crazy this whole time. There you go, a little bit. Can't hold it in too long, can you?
He's throwing a
Look
little
at
fit.
that. Look at that.
Stop looking at me. I'm not doing anything.
Why is he just giving you the mean eye right now? I don't know what's going on. He's just like, why did you tell him to turn the camera on? Why did you do this to me? It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy to see these comics every week. Not even
Or you come here.
110.
Hi, baby.
Already above cover. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's kind of scary, like a bubble. No, I don't like to use the term bubble because these are. It's just been a crazy start to the year, with cool key first appearances. Not all of them, I don't think. I'm specifically talking about Spider-Man 88. I have no faith in that comic. Will it be a $10 comic? Sure, probably. It might stay at around that. Maybe an $8 comic. $8 to $10 where I see that book staying. But as far as like first cover appearance of not only Din Djarin, but also Grogu, yeah, that's going to be a good book. And it got allocated, probably. Yeah, that's a good book. What was the other ones? That first appearance of Black Panther, or not Black Panther, but the guy in the Black Panther book, that's the most expensive book, but I know probably the least about that book. I'm not reading it. I don't know. It's crazy to have a $40 book, just regular release book, you know. So I don't know. I've heard some people have told me his character design is really cool. He seems like a really cool character. Maybe there's just a lot of hype in there. And what's important about that book, again, lower print run than a lot of your other titles. Like, for example, Hulk. We got a cameo appearance of some big new Hulk villain. And I have strong faith in that book. I really do. That being said, obviously has a much higher print run than Black Panther. One, it's Hulk, and one, it's Donny Cates is writing it. Yeah, a lot of people order that book. She'll be all right, I imagine. Lots of speculators.
She's getting me.
Thor 20, yeah, Black Panther 3, Spider-Man. Yeah, Thor 20, I don't have a lot of faith in is growing. I think it'll be a $10 or $15, $20 book. I could be wrong, but I don't think God of Hammers is going to be in it for the long haul.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do, Oreo? I think God of Hammers is going to be, I'm loving the story, don't get me wrong, but I'm assuming God of Hammers is going to be beaten, and then we're going to move on to something else, I don't think this is going to be a huge major thing. And if it is, cool, but that's not what I'm picking up. Yeah, Hulk 3. I feel like there's
Was it
something
in the
else.
Thor book, or was it in something else that I read? No, it was in something else that I read. Never mind.
I think the game has changed. And Venom 3 has the first... Yeah, the problem is like, Venom is very meh. The book is okay. And there's not a lot of Venom hype right now. So the Venom keys really aren't worth anything. Which is kind of sad, because I loved the last run of Venom. I thought was incredible. And this run has been... and especially the beginning. The beginning of Venom is so good. The first 12 issues are some of my favorite comics. And this run is just like, okay, stuff is happening. I don't hate it. It's just, it's fine, I guess. So anyway, I don't think of it as being a bubble. Um, I think of it as the game has changed. We are nothing's gonna slip under the radar anymore. There's so many crazy speculation books. Now, granted, I do want to say sometimes still stuff pops up that nobody was specking on. For example, Moon Knight #2, that first Harrow, whatever his name is, Arthur Harrow, is that his name?
Yeah.
Nobody was specking on that book. It's like a what, 150, $175 book or something now? That was a $5 book before that trailer came out for Moon Knight. But somebody, they're using a character that nobody thought of, which is kind of cool. Honestly, makes it a little bit fun for me, because I was kind of like, man, can you spec on anybody anymore that somebody's not? Because that's the thing, like, spec isn't about, like I said, necessarily being right. It's about weighing your options and kind of gambling a little bit. And so for me, for example,
that's kind of one thing I like about James Gunn a lot, is that he uses a lot of just nobodies.
Yeah, no, but for example, let's say
Peacemaker, the TV show, is filled with nobodies.
But let's say, okay, before we know anything about Moon Knight, before the trailer came out, me and you are kind of, waging a little gamble between each other. And we're like, okay, let's pick some characters who we think's going to show up. And I'm like, I'm going to pick Stained Glass Scarlet, famous enemy to Moon Knight. You know what I mean? Iconic enemy.
I could pick.
And then he goes with Arthur Harrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh my god, like, what a stupid choice. Now, granted, we know now that that was the right choice. Now, I guess we don't know. It could be Stained Glass Scarlet in this or next season or something. Who knows? But
that one dude who died in the skiing accident was Midnight Man.
Yeah.
Who's a big villain.
I think he was confirmed a while back. But I just...
Which that was one of those books I got kind of cheap.
But that's my point, though. So if I'm... It's kind of like placing your bets on horses. Horses have odds and whatever. If we're both putting in money on being like, oh yeah, I think Stained Glass Scarlet, I have a strong faith. I'm going to put... I don't know what the book's worth. Let's say I'm going to spend $30 on the book because I think she's going to pop up. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, that's a reasonable... I think. I could be wrong in the price of it. I think it's a $25, $30 book. I'm just kind of throwing numbers out there. But it's like, okay, that's, what the book's worth.
It's not been confirmed, but I
right
really hope we still see Bushman.
Yeah, hold on. But anyway, I'm getting my point across. But if Chris is like, no, I really think it's going to be Arthur Harrow. And again, this is taking it back before we knew it was. If he were to spend $30 on the book, that would have been insane at the time. You know what I mean? Because that's such a big gamble. And there's so much more risk into it. Now, granted, if he only puts $5 into it, or if he gets one out of a dollar bin, then that's awesome. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you know what? If I lose, I lose. It's only $1. Now, if I win, it's going to be crazy. And that's the thing. Like, I feel most of the time the spec is fairly easy, fairly straightforward. Most of the time, the Stained Glass Scarlet is going to win. You know what I mean? Calm down. But every now and then, I guess you do get your Arthur Harrows. Is the point that I'm getting at. Let me make sure. Super excited about it. Got that. Got it for $1. See, that's what I'm saying. Good
Nice.
investment for $1. That's crazy. I've just updated my CLZ. Oh, Waffles, look what you did. You knocked over your cam.
He did it on purpose. He's staring at me again.
Yeah, that was a surprise. Also, Venom. Okay, I read that. Okay. And that's kind of the point that I'm getting at here is there's certain characters, like, for example, I'm willing to invest a lot of money into Silver Surfer books because I feel so strongly that down the line, relatively soonish, we will be getting Silver Surfer. So for me, it makes a lot of sense to put that amount of money into it. Now, if we're going to do a throwback here, would I spend that same amount of money on Hell Cow? Hell no. You know? Now, granted, if you want to spec on Hell Cow, that's fine. But the buy-in should be much lower than something so strong as, like I said, Silver Surfer. I think some of these... The point that I'm getting at, I guess, I'm rambling. I feel like a lot of these spec books, crazy spec books, that are it's like, yeah, maybe, possibly we might get that character. They're getting too high in value, and don't... I think that the shot of them actually happening is too far off. And, I don't know. I don't think it's worth the gamble, is my point. Right, you're making an educated guess on Silver Surfer books. Yeah, that one, and I could be wrong. Maybe they come out and they're like, you know what? Kevin Feige's like, oh, I hate Silver Surfer and we'll never do Silver Surfer. But I feel very strong about Silver Surfer. Obviously, a lot of other people do. Even if, even before then, those books hold a lot of value anyway. Iconic books. The value is there. But some of these people, is all I'm saying, are asking too much. Or not even ask. It's not people are asking money, because I don't like that term either, where people are say, oh, the market is asking too much, because people are buying it. If people are buying it, then that's what it's going for. But people are buying too heavily into something that has terrible odds. And I'm a good gambler, okay? I'm a good gambler, and I'm going to stick to it. I don't mind spending a little bit of money on something with low odds, but a lot of money on something with low odds, that's dumb. That's dumb, okay? Now, granted, if that's your favorite character, go ahead. Like I said, whatever, buy that comic of whatever it is, but don't start making it worth more than it should be. Namor might start slowing down. It just depends. I feel like, well, I don't know. I don't know how far along they are in Black Panther 2. Aren't they doing... Didn't they have to pause?
I have no idea.
I thought
not been keeping up with it.
Someone got in an accident or something. I can't remember. It just depends though, because once we start seeing stuff from Namor, and if there's any hint, or obviously if there is a reveal of Namor, or if I said Black Panther, I don't know if I said. Once we start seeing Black Panther stuff, and there's a hint or just a straight up reveal that yes, we are getting Namor, then those books are gonna go crazy.
I mean, I got my Moon Knight stuff.
You see, he's just licking my knee.
Not because the show was coming out or anything. I just wanted keys for one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, well, like I said, that's fine if you're just buying stuff that you like. But as far as I want to start.
The biggest one was that one up there. You can't. You should point that camera.
I'm not moving the camera.
Whatever.
Because I don't have to readjust it. I'm not doing all that. But it's Wait, the biggest one? What now?
The biggest villain key.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what I was like, that is not our biggest Moon Knight book. It's Moon Knight 25, First Black Spectre.
Yeah.
Is the one we're talking about, but
it's a cool
book. Get this cable out of my way. And you didn't buy that. I bought that. It was a birthday gift, I think.
Did I say I got it? No, I meant we got.
Oh, okay.
Not that I got it personally, but
anyway.
I have it in my possession.
What would be your max bid on a Marvel Age 12 9.8? I don't know. I gotta look it up. I don't memorize things. Who do you think I am? Who's messaging me? eBay's been so wild lately. I searched Wait, did it? Oh, okay, that's my fault. What were we talking about? Marvel Age 12. Okay. I did not insert 12. I just put Marvel Age 9.8. I was like, why are there all these different covers showing? But eBay has still been weird in doing stuff like that anyway. So the last one sold for $505. 482, 440, 389, 395, 500, 300. That's very low. And then 243. Yeah, so I mean, it's obviously trending upwards. I mean, if I was seriously wanting this book at a 9.8, I would expect to get it at around $500. Let's see. Now those are the sold listing. Let's see what they're. Sometimes there's just crazy discrepancies between sold and what's actually listed. Because like, yeah, here's one for 580, 580, 600, 692, 1,000, 580, 829. So there's no current auctions for any. Now granted, there some of those were best offers. And that's what I would do. I would shoot $500 at a guy. Now granted, like I said, it does appear that the book is trending upwards. But I would, just let him know. It's like, yeah, here's what the last whatever 3 sold for. I'd like to get this book for $500. If that was a book that I really, really wanted. Or be patient maybe and wait for an auction to go up. Or maybe if you're not talking about eBay specifically, if you're looking at the book somewhere else, then yeah, $500 is about what I would think for that book. X-Men has got to be a good investment. Yeah. When they're 100% going to do X-Men now, that they own the rights again. Yeah, X-Men comics have gone crazy in value. Some of them have kind of cooled off a little bit, but same with Deadpool. But he's already expensive. Luckily, I have his. Deadpool's actually calmed down a lot. I think it actually might be an okay time to buy New Mutants 98. I sold my 9.0 a while back for $500. Let's see. And again, it's a book that I liked. I wasn't super crazy about. It wasn't like I have to have this in my collection, but I enjoyed having it. Made more than I spent on it. And currently, I put 9.8. I meant to put 98 and then 9.0. Yeah, it's still about a $500 book. But it was, because like right now at the shop, we have a 9.6 for $750. Is that right?
Why?
You can leave, I guess, Chris. But yeah, I think we have a 9.6 for $750, and that book not too terribly long ago was easily $1,000. So I do think that book has calmed down quite a bit. Hold on,
you're talking about the Deadpool.
Yep, sure am. Do you consider? Wait, do I consider it a first black suit appearance? Nope. I consider first black suit. Where is it at? Yeah, 252 right there, and then Secret is first or not first, but the origin of the black suit. Now, granted, I don't.
Is that because it's technically in the chronological order?
I don't know the details on this one. I don't get super wrapped up in the controversies of this is the actual first appearance, this, that, or whatever. I love that cover. That's the cover I want on my wall all day over that other one.
All 3 of these look really good together.
Well, I mean, that doesn't really go with it.
It doesn't, no, but still.
I thought, ideally, I would like a Spider-Man 300 to go with it as well. Yeah. And it's like I was saying, I don't even really care about Spider-Man 300 that much.
But it just looks so good.
But I wanted to complete the set. I feel like a kid trying to complete his Pokemon card collection. But it's the most expensive one.
We still have the one up at the shop?
Yes, we have 2. We have a 6.0 and we have a raw. Let's see. You got the trade of Deadpool kills. That's a fun one. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. I don't get too wrapped up in all that. I always say I stand by this. When people talk about X-Men 266, when people talk about Hulk 181, or whatever other book, the cover prevails. Best cover prevails.
Well, oh yeah, because that's not technically first Gambit.
Now, granted, this one is more complicated than most because it was a scheduling issue or whatever. Or
oh no, that's
delayed.
that's the book where it's not chronological or whatever. He appears in another book, but if you read it,
yeah, because there was an issue. This book was supposed to come out first, but it didn't. But then, like, yeah, a lot of people say Hulk 180 is actually Wolverine's first appearance, not 181. But 181 is the cover. That's the one
it's the
people
most
want.
iconic one.
And so, and that's the thing. I don't even care if CGC and CBCS and God himself came down and said 180 is the first appearance.
Like.
It's a fine cover, but it's not 181. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care who, if every comic collector collectively agreed that 180 is his first appearance. I'm still gonna want 181 way more than I want 180.
It's not as cool of a cover.
I mean, as I said, it's it's okay, but Wolverine's not on there, and it's an iconic piece of art, you know.
Because it's not just iconic, it's also just a good cover.
First Gambit, yeah. Because okay, so yeah, that's the one I was talking about. So this is X-Men 266.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean,
it was supposed to come out before X-Men Annual 14. And now weirdly, and that's the thing, like if you get them graded, because this one just says first appearance of Gambit.
First full appearance of Gambit.
Oh yeah, first full appearance. Because so technically, X-Men Annual 14 was released, even though it wasn't supposed to. It was released prior to this book coming out, and it is not a cameo appearance by any stretch of the imagination. He's in multiple panels, has full dialogue. He's in the comic. And they list it as first cameo appearance. Which, again, X-Men 266 isn't even like one of my favorite covers by any means. I think it's a good cover. But it's no Hulk 181, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's just like such a clear winner, you know what I mean? With Hulk 181. If someone said they prefer X-Men Annual 14, I'd be like,
you see that?
okay, I don't, and most people don't, but I could see one person every now and then saying they prefer that cover. But anyway,
it's a cool cover.
Yeah.
But for a first appearance of Gambit,
and that's the thing.
You want the one with Gambit.
This is the one that is iconically Gambit. The only one I can really think of off top of my head that people let it slide by as the cameo.
Do they usually say first cover appearance on the CGC label?
I don't know. Sometimes
that's first.
I get so irritated with CGC and CBCS labels because they really there's been so many, like especially that last CGC shipment I got in. There were so many books that have key elements to them that were not mentioned at all. And that's a different rant. I'm not going on that right now. But calm down, boy. What was I saying?
I think this cover's cool for a different reason.
Yeah, like it's a fine cover. But the only book that I can think of that people are like, it is his first cameo appearance, but the market still dictates it's the more expensive book, is X-Men 282, first cameo appearance of Bishop, which has, everyone agrees, far superior cover than 283. Infinitely better. And that 282 is a great cover. It's his first cover appearance.
Yeah, it is a good cover.
Beautiful cover. Everyone, for whatever reason, is agreeing that it is his cameo appearance. But still, the market dictates that's the more expensive book.
Yeah, 283. Stormer's face looks weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine, but it's not 282. But yeah, like I said, if everyone wanted to agree 180 is the first first appearance of Wolverine, sure, does not bother me. Would not change my mind of, again, if a magic genie came down, which book do you want? Hulk 181. And that's the thing. The value wouldn't change. People are still gonna want 181. I don't know why there's this weird stigma.
You should make like a list of covers like that. Where it's
I
like,
don't mean,
technically this is the first appearance, but this is the one that won out.
I mean, people have talked about it a million times already.
Yeah, make your list of your favorite ones. Or
My
something.
point,
Screw it.
my opinion about it is, I think there's, for whatever reason, and part of this is in the older comic collecting community, cover appearances didn't used to matter that much. Cover appearances now are huge. People care a lot about first cover appearances
Because they display better.
Yeah. It used to not be like that. And again, I'm kind of speaking just from what I've heard. Obviously, I don't know. I wasn't there.
Who do we have that's a first cover appearance up here? It's not a first appearance, technically.
I don't know if I have anybody up there. It's Echo right here.
Yeah.
Far better book than number 9. Far better book than number 9. Don't get me wrong, I have both.
There was somebody.
But I love that cover. That might be it. I don't know. But anyway, now granted, that one is still, the market did decide number 9's more expensive though. But again, I don't care. But anyway, what I was saying, the older comic collecting community cared more about the key value rather than, because they didn't really display things like we display things now. I'm sure some people did, but it's much more common now. The variants are such a big deal now. People buy books just to look at the art. They don't even read the books. I do the same thing. Sometimes it's just a really cool cover. I have no interest in the book at all, but I buy it anyway. Things have just changed. So like, we're in this weird, muddied middle ground where different kind of collectors that formed the hobby haven't evolved with the hobby, if that makes sense. And not everyone. I'm not, if you're an old collector, then I hate you. I'm not, I'm saying nothing. And again, and if you don't care about cover appearances, then that's cool. That's your thing, whatever. But I'm just saying the trends of now, our cover appearances are a big deal. And first appearance of Bishop, nobody cared about until they started caring about X-Men, recently when Disney bought Fox. And so maybe it was already established. Maybe people were like, yeah, that's his first cameo appearance. But then when the money starts getting involved, that's where the money went, was it 282.
Nice catch.
I have you now. Yeah. You can attack me, but I can't attack you, huh? Huh? Is that it? Is that it?
His hand's like, no, don't do it.
You gonna attack me, but I can't attack you, huh?
Or it was like, attack me.
You gonna attack me? All right. Bedlam's first cover. Wait. I missed some stuff. Using all those examples you just listed, it seems as though the cover also matters as to which one really sells the character. 100%. So possibly the Tossin character from Black Panther 3 might continue to trend when he gets his first cover. His first cover appearance is going to be Black Panther 3 second printing. And I am excited to see where the value of that one goes. Okay, there's one more quick thing I kind of want to talk about as far as the evolution of comics, and specifically talking about the last couple of years, last year even, of collecting comics. Bedlam's first cover appearance is unfortunately a store exclusive, and I think will never be worth anything. That is my opinion. I'm going to leave it pretty short on that one. I did a good video over on Winkink's channel. If you haven't checked that one out, we talked about that cover and some other ones. So if you'd like to check that one out after the stream, which will hopefully be ending pretty soon. But yeah, I do recommend checking it out. Winkink is a really cool guy. It's W1NCI, no. W1N, I'm going to put it in chat. Because I, for whatever reason, cannot get this out of my mouth. Waffle, stop. W1N, okay, there we go. basically, yeah, the first eye is a number one. But Wink Ink, like that, check out his channel. We talk about the Bedlam cover. So, here's the thing that will hurt the value of Black Panther 3 second printing. The biggest thing that contributes to value in the modern new release keys is the surprise. When we know something is coming out, everyone's going to order. There's going to be a far greater print of Black Panther 3 second printing, or a print run, a far higher print run of the second printing than of the first printing. Because people know it's a key now. And especially we know it's going to be his cover appearance. So people are going to order a lot. Now granted, yes, I'm sure it'll still hold some value, but it won't hold the same value because Black Panther 3 came out and oh my goodness, this is a key. Well, I gotta get it. No one ordered any because no one's reading Black Panther. Now it's an expensive book. That is the number one thing that really is going to influence the price. And I'm actually curious because, so this new character for Hulk, which we don't have a name for, he's only been alluded to as Hulk's version of Null, which obviously Null was a big deal. One of what I consider a modern comic grail of the past few years. I think it's one of the biggest modern Marvel books, at least, of the past. It came out in 2018, so 4 years ago. He didn't have, well, he did have a cameo technically, but it wasn't set up in Venom. It's not like I'm assuming this guy's first full appearance is going to be Hulk 4 or maybe Hulk 5 or something like that, you know. But the same scenario didn't quite happen in Venom. His first full appearance just appeared, you know. So there was a surprise factor, you know. Now everyone knows. Waffle, stop. Come down.
He's also mentioned way before that too, no?
Yeah. Noel was mentioned, but as far as like nobody had any idea, like, oh, I need to order a whole bunch of.
That's like a thing people seek out. The first time he was mentioned.
Are you talking about when he was shown fighting that other god in God of Thunder? This is his first cameo appearance.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, getting off topic. So, but nobody was like, okay, we know Noel's coming. Order all the copies of Venom 3 you can. You know what I mean? There's not a crazy, ridiculous print run on that. Like, there will be on, I'm sure, Hulk 4. And if it doesn't come out then, Hulk 5, you know? Like, people are preparing because they want to have a whole bunch of these. But they're inadvertently hurting the value when they order a whole bunch like that. So I'm actually curious because it's a bit unprecedented in this modern time. And let's just say I'm really curious, like a few years out. Let's just assume this new Hulk villain is crazy, super awesome. We get a big King in Black type event again in a couple years. He's incredible, you know, this super awesome villain. Donny Cates, you know, great track record, makes amazing characters. Let's just assume he's a big deal. But Hulk 3 was a surprise. Even though it's his cameo, is that going to be more valuable than his first full appearance? Depending on the print runs. Because print run has a big factor into it. Now, granted, I still think there's a good shot it won't be, because first full appearance is typically more desirable. But the fact that it caught everyone off guard might have changed things. And I'm not saying it will. I'm not throwing any facts. I'm just saying keep your eyes out for stuff like that. Learn. Like I said, this market is changing. This market has drastically changed in the past couple of years. And so when people talk about, are we in a bubble? I don't think of it in that way at all. Tying it back here. I don't think of it that way at all. I think the hobby is evolving in ways that we haven't seen before. And the way we collect is different. And the way moving forward will forever be different. So I'm going to make sure I caught up on all the stream. Late stream, yes we are. And forever who it was that had to bake a cake. I just baked a cake and ate some while streaming because I love the channel. Well, Gabe Hart, I hope you save me some cake and bring me some cake.
Yeah, bring us cake.
Well, you're not there on Mondays, so you don't get any cake.
Bring it to me the rest of the week.
No, he only comes on Mondays.
Oh, well, I'm poor. Maybe if I ask Heather, she'll let me work.
Anyway, so if you have any other final questions, we're winding down. Thank you all so much for hanging out this long. We're at 16 likes now. Look at that. That's incredible. Thank you all so much for watching the stream. Again, I can't wait to give away these comics. I have no idea what I'm giving away at 800 subscribers, but this is what I'm giving away at 700. And we are inching there oh so close. But don't do it for at least a couple weeks. I want to play... I almost said Phasmophobia. What's the game called? Project Zomboid. Starts with a P as well. I want to play Project Zomboid next week.
I want to take a nap. I'm pretty beat.
But yeah, if there's any final questions, get them in. I'll show you this punk one more time. Look at him.
Look at him. Here, jump up.
Look at him. He shakes his booty.
Come on.
He shakes his booty.
Come here.
He shakes his booty.
Oh, yo. There you go.
Love the stream. Thank you, Super Baby, for joining the stream. You just found the channel 2 days ago?
Should I press the like button? If you haven't already, Jedi Farce, you absolute disappointment.
He's a villain. What do you think? Look at him. Look at his hood.
Love the stream. You guys are great. Thank you, Gabe Hart. He's the hero of the stream. Gabe Hart, you have to defeat Jedi Farce for us.
He's going crazy. I'm kind of teasing him now. Wait, it would be odd though. What would be odd? What are we talking about? I lost it.
Look at him. He's wearing his hood.
It would be odd if Gabe Hart brought me cake. I don't think so. I think it would be quite kind. Unless it was like coconut cake.
Yeah, then what are you making?
Yeah, what kind of cake did you make, Gabe Hart?
Maybe you're the
That's
villain.
my final question.
Yeah.
Or would it be odd if Jedi Farce pressed the like button? Probably would be odd. Look at that. Super Baby's new to the channel and already knows. Oh, it would be an odd number. I was going to say it. He already knows Jedi Farce and knows that it would be odd if he was liking our videos.
Yeah, Jedi Farce has been a villain ever since he's attacked me for this hat. All because GT is my favorite Dragon Ball.
Don't do that. YouTube will strike our video. Oh my goodness. But anyway.
Upside down rum cake?
Oh, I probably wouldn't
Yeah,
like
I'd probably
that.
pass on that. We appreciate the offer, though.
Okay. You have 30 seconds to get questions in, which is probably not even enough time between lag.
No.
Shellfish cake.
Jedi Farce, you villain.
That sounds gross, dude.
It does. It's just shrimp shoved into a chocolate cake.
Oh, what a disaster. Thank you all for the content and your time. Enjoyed. Good night to everyone. Thank you.
Good night to you.
Thank you for being here, Terrence. Appreciate it. Everyone else, I appreciate you. Except for maybe Jedi Farce. But
I just found you tonight too. I was actually recommended it.
Oh yeah. Recommended. Wait, who recommended it to you? Did you say about the first appearance and stuff a few days ago? Then saw you were live streaming. Cool. Well, thank you for joining in and being new to the channel and everything. Like I said, get your comments in. I'm sure we probably have a decent amount of time, but we are approaching 700 quickly. So get your comments in so you have multiple chances to be entered into the giveaway. And that's going to be it. Thank you all so much for watching. I had a lot of fun. I felt like we had a lot of good topics to talk about tonight.
I built 2 Lego sets.
Yeah, we built some cool Lego stuff.
A dirt mound.
Yeah.
There is it.
Some cool Lego stuff. And
I really like this.
I like the tread.
This
on the
speeder
side.
actually looks really
Even though I
good.
didn't mess with it at all, I just saw that it had a tread, and I'm like, me like tread.
Look how good the speeder looks.
But anyway, that's gonna be it. Thank you all. I've said goodbye I think 17 times now, so I will see you next time.
I don't know.